Good weekend, right? Good weekend. Good weekend, bro. Week 7. City win, Liverpool win, United lose. That's a good weekend, right?
Best weekend is for a long time, man.
But I know if City drop points, it would have been a better weekend for you, right?
Jesus Christ. You win, I'm still at tell you say it's the best weekend,
No,
and
but
you
I'm
still
just
have me problem.
asking you. I'm just asking you. It would
I'm
have been
not
a much
focused
better
on
weekend.
City, man. I'm not focusing on
You're
City, man. I'm
very
focused
you
on Atalanta right now.
you're very focused on City. Why you gotta lie about that? Tell me.
Atalanta right now.
But
I know I have you in my back of my head right now, but not at the front.
you ready for the build up or what?
Ready, man, because I start to get a lot of footage. Big
Good,
things
good,
coming.
good.
Look out. I'm not going to tell you. You're going to see. You're going to love
Yeah.
it.
How are you doing, Doug? How are you doing? Welcome back again, Doug. But everybody in here, welcome back. We're back to the week 7 review. Leicester leading Leeds 3-1. And it seems like it's gonna be another L for Leeds. So that's what it is. So Ryan, man, how you feeling, bro?
Feeling much better for the last 2 days. Much better. I have to give
Yeah.
thanks for life, man.
Much better. What, you weren't feeling good before that?
Yeah. I was okay, but winning against West Ham kind of bring back a lot of joy on my face.
What about everyday life?
Everyday
Outside of the
life,
football. Outside of the football.
everything okay. I am only 1 year at home, so I'm good.
All right. Good
Trying to
stuff.
cope, bro. Trying to cope, bro. Not the same.
Good. We're living in some tough times right now. The elections in the USA is in what, tomorrow? Tomorrow actually. So, Jamie Vardy threw again on goal, Ryan, and it goes wide. It goes wide. So but anyways, man, let's get into the week 7 thing. The week 7 setting. Things are good. Things are good on my end. I'm on vacation for the whole week, so gonna try to get some content done. Gonna try to hit up as many Liverpool fans as possible that have YouTube channels and talk to you guys. Just wanna hear how you feeling going into the game on Sunday. We got Doug here. Gotta hit up my boy Doug. Gotta hit up my boy Kyle. Gotta hit up Dave. Gotta hit up Ryan. Gotta hit up my boy Craig over at Anfield Jet. Yo, I got a lot of work to do this week. So just want to pick your brains and see what's going on, see how confident you are going into that match. Because that's going to be a big game. That's going to be a huge game, though.
Massive game, massive game, massive
Yeah,
game.
you
But
guys are not too far ahead of us, I know you're on top of the league right now, but we got a game in hand.
listen, we'll get to that. We have Atalanta, one game at a time. We
You
cannot
got
think about City. And
no,
yes, we know we have City.
I mean, this game is a very important game because if you win it, you could stretch your lead to a big.
Yeah,
But
but I am
anyway,
listening to my coach. My coach said
mm,
one game at a time. I'm not thinking about City right now. I'm thinking about Atalanta.
I was
Don't
the
get
one.
distracted.
I
Don't
No,
get
no, no.
distracted.
I was the one who told you one game at a time. I told you
Mm.
that, not Klopp. Klopp now start to say one game at a time because you guys are in problems right now at the back and everything. So Kyle is not Kyle. Doug is asking, is Aguero back for Sunday? Well, I just read something that says Pep says he's not gonna rush Aguero back too fast, but it could be mind games. Could be mind games. Jesus is back in training. Aguero is back in training. I think we have most of the guys, most of the important guys back in training and ready to go for the Liverpool clash this Sunday. But both teams are going to be handicapped going into the games anyway. Liverpool handicapped at the back, City handicapped at the front. So it's even. It's even. Honors even. And it's going to be a hell of a freaking match. So we have a comment here, very good comment. Akila Vaidushan, he says 11 Ajax players tested positive for coronavirus, right? This is important. I read this today, and
Wow.
it's a good thing he brought it up. Ajax is going to be heavily depleted for the Midtjylland game. If, because they're saying that they want to retest again to see if the test come back negative, because sometimes you could have a false positive. So they want to do a second round of testing. But if this is the case, Ajax is going to be really, really short. None of their goalkeepers would be available, first nor second. Stekelenburg, Onana, none of them. It's going to be some no-name guy. And Tadic, he's not there. A lot of players are going to be missing. So
they should check the Atalanta team too.
Well, look, man, the way it is right now, the thing I'm realizing is UEFA and the football world right now, they just want to get business done as usual. They don't even want to say, all right, COVID, let's lock down. No. Your team has 3 players out from COVID.
I think they play them going to some boot now. They're going to one camp right now. I think Liverpool play them going to I don't know if every team across there.
Well, the thing is, there's no bubble really. Where's the bubble? There's supposed to be some type of bubble.
That's what they're going to do.
Yeah,
especially in England. But a lot of players don't want to do that. A lot of players don't want to go in the bubble because they have their family and stuff.
Exactly.
It's caused a lot of problem in the NBA the other day. Player didn't want to go in the bubble.
Yeah.
Because they say they can't stay away from their family. But this is football. This is sports.
This
is a job. This is a job,
Ryan,
bro. This is
Ryan, hear me out. Hear me out before you say that. I have a job, and they can't tell me I have to stay at work just to do work. No.
Let me explain myself.
No. I don't care how much you're paying me. I'm not staying in no bubble to work for you. All right? That's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? It's very difficult. It is difficult. Believe me.
I know that, but I'm just saying, the player them have a right to, but you never make me try to explain myself. But
I know what you are saying. You are saying it's work. They gotta go to work.
Yeah, I know it's work, but listen up, you can what I was going to say, you cannot force the player them because their family important. Whenever make me finish my continue my topic still, but
I apologize for that. But what I'm saying, right? If it's a tournament, it's fine. But if it's across a very long period of time, it's not cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It ain't cool because players miss their kids, they miss their wives, you know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. So you can't really put the play. Well, if you do a bubble, you have to bubble everybody, family, everything.
Yeah, what them are trying to do in the NBA, I listen to an ESPN 2 days ago, they say they're trying to work out thing with the family. They ask the player them, the close member to them, we're going to make them happy. So they try to involve the family and the kids around and stuff, but kudos to them, bro. That's going to be difficult. They probably have to rent a whole village or a whole hotel to keep them in there for a long time.
Listen, it's difficult. It's difficult right now. It seems like Leicester, there's going to be a penalty check here. It's 3-1, Leicester to Leeds. Look. The Premier League, man, so it's inconsistency all over, man.
And inconsistent, I'm going to call it inconsistent. You know what I call it, Dominic?
What you call it?
I call it unpredictable. Premier League teams, when I look at it, when we look at Leicester City and Leeds today, I say Leicester and Leeds, they can play any team in La Liga and beat them because they are just good. Some good team and you have some very good coach.
Leicester
and the Premier League.
Leicester about to give Leeds 4-1 right now.
After the international break, who Liverpool play? Leicester City.
Look. It's going to be 4-1. It's very unpredictable and it's very inconsistent as well because some days Leicester come good, some days they don't. Then you have Leeds coming good some days they don't. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you have to understand this too, Dominic. Injured apartheid, Leicester was missing some key player the other day. Leeds, they was doing well, So injury are part of it, and then the COVID. Some player test positive, and so you're going to get ups and downs. This season, Dominic, is not all about the best team going to win the Premier League. Who can keep them player fit and less player get coronavirus, you're going to out. That's where you have to focus.
Look,
how many times a manager missing for a Premier League game?
Yeah, the way
over the last 50 years, not many, but you probably can imagine David Moyes missed so much game for West Ham for the early part of the season.
But look, this season, it's a weird one. Whoever wins the title this season, I can't even listen, man. I can't put my money on who's gonna win it. Seriously, it's hard to predict. I know you guys are on top right now, but I don't know. That could go pear shaped. That could go.
I have a question for you. If Liverpool went on and win the Premier League in this state of manner, with Corona, would you think Liverpool can be one of the best team ever?
They're already one of the best teams ever, but all I'm saying,
people have said, you have to win it you have to win it 2 times to people consider as great.
No, because if you look at this Liverpool team that got to the final of the Champions League back to back, you understand?
I understand, but listen, Dominic, if you look on the great team, Man United,
hear me out,
the City, they win it back to back. Arsenal,
back to back ain't got nothing to do with it. Look at the Monaco team that won the league on a couple of seasons. Only one time they did it, but it was a very great team. Real football heads are not gonna forget that team. You understand what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to say is this is a weird season. We don't even know who's gonna win it because you Liverpool with their injury problems, then who knows, there might be more players injured. City with their inconsistency. You don't know who's gonna win it. It could be another year for Leicester. It could be Aston Villa. It could be, who knows, it could be United again. You know what I'm saying? Could be Tottenham's, yeah. It's still early. It's only 7 matches in. It's harder to predict the winner right now. It's easier to actually predict who's gonna get relegated because it's actually harder to catch up. You see what I'm saying?
Perfect.
You know, so we just have to take this thing 1 week at a time. It's a very weird situation we're in right about now, and they're going back into lockdown in the UK. Exactly, like Germany, they no more fans at the stadium at least till next year. So it's a weird situation. No fans. The players. You see the game. Some weird score lines. Some weird results. You know. So look, man. It's a very hard season to analyze.
So, where you said, regardless if Liverpool don't win it, you consider them as one of the greats?
Of course. How could I deny that they're not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just want to ask you that question because I've been telling people a lot of times, so listen, whether Liverpool win the title this year, I consider this Liverpool team as great. 97 points, 99 points. Back-to-back Champions League, Super Cup, FIFA Club World Cup.
Okay, we get the point.
I'm talking about my legacy. You just cut me off. Show look respect, bro.
We get the point. You don't have to go on about all these cups. I'm
just saying, but don't cut me off like that, bro.
We get the point, okay? Chill. You're running. Listen, chill out. Liverpool, even the year when they got 75 points, they were already a very good team. They took that over to the next season, won the Champions League, then the other season won the Premier League. So, yes, they are one of the great teams. And not to forget, I've been thinking lately, I watch a movie, and I know a lot of you guys in here watch movies, right? And Ryan, I watched this movie, and people recommend this movie to me before. A movie called Moneyball. It's about baseball. And it's this guy trying to build a team with just average players, but very good stats. They have some really good stats. And I was thinking, we won the title twice with some average players in there. What do you think about we won the title twice with Fabian Delph playing left back? Think about that. You understand what I'm saying? Think about it. And what did Pep try to do? Not persist with the winning formula. You see what I mean? So sometimes we go for the big marquee players, we go for the pretty things and not the effective things. Because I'm pretty sure you could actually look at the stats and find players that would produce. For example, I was watching the Southampton game, the Villa game, and why nobody pick up James Ward-Prowse over the years, I don't understand.
You know, I was trying to message you. I'm going to message you. You see the guy that scored the first goal for Southampton, the header, the number 4. That guy is so good. He's so comfortable as a ball playing centre back.
Vestergaard, yeah.
Oh, no one pick up this one. He's very solid.
That's what I'm saying. Jan Bednarek, the Southampton.
But this is what I'm telling you, bro. That's why when you hear people, I am one of them people that too where I give FSG a lot of credit, but I still take away a lot of credit from them. But when you look at them, the same Moneyball thing you're watching the movie, that's the same strategy Liverpool have. When you look at it, Robertson, they go for player like Salah, they go for player stats.
True, but wait, Salah is a different situation. Robertson fits that mold because he was a nobody really before. You understand?
Hold on. You see, Salah, Klopp didn't want Salah, you know. Klopp didn't want him. And FSG has said, listen, the stats where we've been tracking this guy, he's the right fit for us. Klopp didn't want him.
But what I'm saying, with this whole concept, if James Ward-Prowse is going to put away most of his free kicks, and Kevin De Bruyne ain't going to put away most of his free kicks, why teams are not going for the James Ward-Prowse player and not, why don't they go for that player instead of the big player that they have to spend the money for? You see what I mean?
But you can look at this at way, Dominic. All right, what I'm going to say now. He just can only kick free kick. Probably team play. He's a good. Hold on, no man.
Listen,
the man is a good player. He's a good. Listen, man.
No,
he's a good.
We're not gonna argue today.
We're not arguing, but
no, you listen to me. James Ward-Prowse plays for England. James Ward-Prowse is a quality player. What I'm saying, he could fit into a bigger team. Maybe like, let's say, if a team like Everton went for him, right? Let's say an Everton or Newcastle went for him. Every time they get a free kick in a dangerous position, it means goal. The man scored twice and set up one. And this is not the first time he's done this. You see what I mean? So
he's consistent with it. He's consistent with it.
So what I'm saying, the stats are pointing towards this player. Why are you going for the pretty player? Because a pretty player...
No one wants to take a chance on him.
The pretty player is going to sell you shirts. It's going to bring you new fans. And the player like Ward-Prowse ain't going to do that. You understand?
And you know the next thing to Dominic, this is what I keep on to tell you. You see the England national team, they are a big part of many of these teams, many of these young teams, Southampton, the average team, when they have a quality player. He should easily play for the England national team. When you look at they calling up Dele Alli and these. They cannot play football like him. But if an England national coach don't call up these guys and say, okay, he can fit in the system, he can play for the England national team. Who you think? You think a bigger team going to take the risk? If England not call him up, and he's a very good player, comfortable with the ball at him feet, very good midfielder. But Ryan, England don't want to give him a chance. Ryan, and this is what I'm telling you, is the favorite thing. Same thing with Chelsea, with the United, with the Liverpool, with the Arsenal. This is what messed up England national team.
Yeah, but we're not, good point. But what I'm saying though, get the guys that are producing. You see what I mean? Get the guys that are producing and play them. Bring them in your team, and you would have less headaches. You have players that's doing the job, but you know what they want? Big name. You want big name because I'm pretty sure, right? Hear me out, right? For example, Brighton got a player by the name of Yves Bissouma. DM. You know that DM, that rough guy in the middle.
Solid.
Yeah. But a team like Man City won't go for him and get him for a good price. They'll go in Spain or wherever and get a player for 60-something million pounds. You get what I mean? But
so could you say the Southampton midfielder, could you say team not going to buy him for just kick free kick?
he is not only there to kick the free kicks, he's very good on the ball as well. He could pass the ball very well.
Yeah, but no one's seen that. No one's seen that. People see the spectacular finish article free kick.
But that is what I'm saying. But what I mean, how many free kicks does Man City have in dangerous positions and don't score all of them? I'm just using City as an example. If teams shop right, they will actually get the right players that could help them survive, help them win titles, and so on and so forth. But if you buy in because of the, like a player have one great season and you're not looking at all the other stats, then you're going to have a player that come to your club and does not perform. Like a new guy, like let's say a Jovic going to Real Madrid. Maybe they should have watched him for another season and say, okay, let's see if this guy could do this on a consistent basis. You see what I mean? The average. It's like, for example, Ryan, it's like, let's put this to like cricket, right? There's something called batting average and bowling economy rate. For example, if you have a batsman, right, that every innings, his average over, let's say, 20 games, he averages 40. But he is not handsome. He is not stylish. But he averages 40. But the last couple games, maybe he had a bad run. And then there's this other guy who averages 33, but he's pretty. He does, he's attractive, and he's just the player everybody likes. That's the guy that they go with. That's the guy that gets more opportunities to fail. You see what I mean? And then is where the team starts going down because you don't have the right mindset. You understand what I mean? But I recommend watch that game. That movie, I mean.
The movie, yeah.
Moneyball. Trust me. I was like, why didn't I watch this movie a long time ago? You see what I mean? It's like, for example, right now, Liverpool should be playing Jota from the start. I don't care what Firmino did. Jota producing. It shows. Every time the man come on, it's magic. You got to play him.
I agree with you. Trust me, a lot of Liverpool fans won't disagree with you, Dominic. They are on the same page with you. We kind of really tired of Roberto Firmino not scoring a lot of goals. Jota as being the man right now. Take him out the fire line many times we take Roberto Firmino off the bench, and this is what sometimes I don't like about club. When they believe in something, it's very hard to break Jurgen Klopp. It's very hard, and club so trust in Roberto Firmino. I know a lot of Liverpool fans love Roberto Firmino. They don't have much bad thing to say about the guy. But we just need him to just come out of the firing line, come off the bench. You can bring something different, especially when team park the bus. Roberto Firmino, this type of football he play, and him come off the bench. He can make an impact. We see him do it again, Paris Saint-Germain. He's a player where you don't have to start every game to make an impact. And Jota has been doing good. Play him up top.
But what I'm saying,
force the issue, club.
Not like if Jota wasn't he used to start at Wolves, sometimes come off the bench. For Portugal, he starts. So my point is, if he's effective right now and he's the man that's causing things to click, you gotta play him. You understand? Because what's gonna end up happening if he keeps doing it, you're forced to play him. Because he's producing and not Firmino. Because then it would prove that having Jota in the team is now the effective formula and not having Firmino in the team. It means that whenever Jota is on there, he understands the system now. That's why he's getting the ball in the back of the net. And Firmino ain't.
Yeah. And this is what I just hope Shaqiri, I know him inconsistent. I know him pick up a lot of injury, but I hope this last 2 game club can really give him that trust and to play more often because he have something special, different from any other Liverpool player. He can pass that ball properly, especially when the team come to part the bus. Shaqiri have an eye to give that clinical pass like a Kevin De Bruyne. He
Yeah.
probably not consistent doing it, but playing him more game time, and this is what sometimes I really kind of blame club. This is the difference with Pep Guardiola and club. Sometimes Pep Guardiola change up thing and give other player more game time. Club more believe in a one level and make every change now, and that's good. That's good. That's good
Look,
to know you have a
if it's working,
consistent.
if it's working, don't change it much. But
Yeah,
lately,
but sometimes
it hasn't been working as effective as before.
that's what I am saying. It not working. So sometimes club it take too long for adjust. He's a manager where very good guy. He give player time. You could have a bad form. He try to make a play out of that. While Pep Guardiola, Sterling, you're not playing good. All the bench. Kevin De Bruyne, you're not playing good. All the bench. Jesus, come. Aguero, sit on the bench. That's the devastated. That's why Pep Guardiola win lot more than Jurgen Klopp because he have that devil instinct. Look at it. Look at Adrian. If Pep Guardiola, all right, example, we brought in Bravo from Barcelona,
He didn't
not getting the job well for Pep Guardiola. I can't bother with this. I'm not steering it out. Yes, he have the money to do it. Club can do it, but he has a different personality, and this is what he has to give both manager. They have different personality. Both of them do different stuff. So we can't really blame them.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think club, if he can have that look devastated, like Pep Guardiola have that look devastated, I think club can win everything in the world. I think just that. And it's just human being. It's just human being. I'll be honest with you.
Look, it's 2 very great teams we have right now in the Premier League, Liverpool and City. 2 very, very good managers. And that's why I was looking at, Ryan, for real, I was looking at these live streams we do, and I was like saying to myself, guys, you watching this right now, do not take this thing right here for granted. This is a one-of-a-kind thing, you know. Because if you look on YouTube, you won't find another Liverpool and another City fan coming every week talking about their teams, and not only their teams, about every other team as well, talking about the games. So that's why we want you to keep supporting the thing, keep coming back time and time again, because this is real. This is true passion. We have other things to do, but we're here every week. But Ryan, man,
one more thing before you go. Quick intermission to all Liverpool fans, all supporters across the world. Ryan LFC have a surprise. I told you guys, I went to New Balance and pick up a few Liverpool kit. I don't know if I can put the full screen on me.
And
put it on me.
These kits are real authentic kits.
This is original. I went to the store and pick up these Liverpool jersey. So I don't drop the video yet. I'm going to make the video. So if you want to have a chance to win one of these Liverpool, I have 2 questions. If you want to have a chance to win a Liverpool kit, look out. The video will come probably this week or Sunday after Liverpool game. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and put on your notification because you don't want to miss to get this Liverpool jersey. I will definitely, the winner, I will ship it to you and all of them stuff there. So I will explain more.
Is there gonna
in
be
the video
two separate winners, right?
It can be one winner. It can be one winner. One person can win both. Because 2 different questions. It's 2 different questions.
Bro, you can't do it like that. You have to have 2 winners, bro.
It can be 2 winners, but I asked 2 questions.
Question for you. Am I eligible?
Yes, everybody eligible. Man City, Chelsea, any fans, Liverpool fans want to have a chance. Why not?
All right, appreciate it. Obina, he says, Dom, it's still early. It's early still. Watkins scored a hat-trick against Liverpool, us. but teams aren't trying to buy him yet. But those JWP stunners were fire. James Ward-Prowse stunners were fire. The thing about, look, the reason why Ollie Watkins got bought from, and that goes back to the whole Moneyball thing too. But to a lesser extent, the Watkins was one of the highest scorers in the championship last season. That's why he earned a move to Aston Villa. You know what I mean? He produced the goods. But that's not the type of player I'm talking about. I'm talking about those players that fly so low under the radar, and they've like James Ward-Prowse, he's been at Southampton for God knows when, and nobody pick him up. I'm talking about these little players that you can just, these diamond in the rough, these gems that you could just go in and get. And like a Robertson, he's a perfect one. He's a perfect one. They paid nothing for him, and look at what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole point I'm trying to make. I want to see more of those type of signings. I want to see the signings. You're gonna be like, who is Jackson? Yo, Ryan, you heard this guy Jackson just signed for City? I never heard about this guy before. Next thing you go, you check the man's stats, off the chain. You know what I'm saying?
Look out for Simicast.
You find out. Look, wait. One day.
No, I say, look, I'm not saying him. I say, look out for him too.
One day at a time. But I'm just saying though, what I want to see, guys, Man City are picking these players up, but they're not playing them. You know what I'm saying, Ryan? For example, they just bought a player from Partizan Belgrade, a young forward. They're not gonna play him. They're gonna send him back there on loan. And then he's just probably going to go through the whole loan system, and you might never see him play for City. Look at Harrison. Harrison could be playing for City, but where he's at, he's playing for Leeds. This is what pisses me off. We buy these nice little players, and we never use them. And we need them, We need them. And we never use them. It's like, for example, Barcelona. I was looking today or yesterday, last night. There's a player by the name of Emerson, a right back. He's a Barcelona player. I think he's still a Barcelona player. Why? And he's on loan at Betis. I'm not sure. Let me check really quick. Emerson, he's a right back, and they went and bought a right back. But I don't know if let me see if he's still on loan there. No. Yes, he's still on loan there, but he's a Barcelona player. Why not? Maybe, I don't know if they don't want to cut the loan deal short or something, but they rather go in and bring in another player, Sergino Dest, and they have a player already. You understand I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but for them trying to get him more experience.
But hear me. The man, Barcelona pick him up for what? About 12 million. 12 million from Atletico Mineiro in Brazil. And he's been on loan at Betis for a couple, maybe it's going to be 2 seasons. They should have did whatever they had to do and cut that loan deal short and bring him into Barcelona team instead of going out there to spend money again.
Different manager.
But I'm just saying that it's like City. We have Angelino, who's banging them in for fun at Leipzig, and we don't have a left back. Why? You see what I mean?
Perfect example.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Great point. And this will continue to hurt teams.
I don't understand, man. City have one of that guy Angelina, good, one of the good left back in Belgium, in Bundesliga. And you're not have him in this City. I have this Mendy, I have this Shinchenko and all of these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
This is joke, and he can play attacking too. We see him do it in the Champions League, consistent. Tottenham has Spurs up and down.
But let's get into these Premier League games, man.
That
was actually the warm up, guys. We were just warming up, and we're gonna talk about the Premier League fixtures. The last game just finished. And we're going to get into the discussions of this week's matches. So let's start with the Wolves Palace game. Right there, Wolves Crystal Palace. So Wolves with a 2-0 win over Palace. I actually watch most, if not all, of these games, but I'm not gonna. I cannot remember every single detail that happened in the games. You know, I know Zaha kind of rough up the youngster that scored. Young Ryan, his name is Ryan Nori. He's on loan from a French club, and he scored on his debut. So that was brilliant in the 18th minute. Very good young player. He actually looked like he belonged, you know. There was like no nerves at all. He just came out there, he played, and he did well. And Daniel Podence scored his second only goal for Wolves, and his first goal, interestingly, was against Crystal Palace as well. And that goal was set up by Pedro Neto. Before we move on, man, you see this guy, Pedro Neto? You see you guys pick up Diego Jota? You see you guys pick up Diego Jota? I want City to get Pedro Neto very badly, but they won't get him. You know why they won't get him? Because he's not like, he doesn't have 10 goals and 8 assists, and he's not like really lighting up the place like that. That's why they're not going to get him.
But you know, that's the same thing we're talking about. He's not going to get 10 goals, but why not bring him to a good City team where he have a good player, play him around, play around him, or going to bring the best out time?
Potential. But this guy has so much potential, right?
Yeah, unlock it. And him have a good manager. Good manager, Pep Guardiola can get it out of him. And but I predict Wolves to win 2-0.
Yeah, I predicted a 2-1 win. So you did a great job there. You did a great job. You know what I'm saying? You did a great job. You know what I mean? And look, that's why I saw so much potential in you as well. That's why I chose to be your mentor as well when it comes to this whole YouTube thing, guide you and make sure you show up like you show up today. You understand?
Perfect.
We all got, listen, the two of we working together, Ryan, is better than one of us. And I'm going to say this again. It's better than one of us because sometimes, man, I need to just lay back and gather my thoughts a bit. You see what I mean?
That's perfect.
Exactly, man. So a player like Neto, and the point I'm trying to make is potential. Ryan has so much potential. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. And thank you to the fans, man. I see people tweet me on Instagram and Twitter and telling me you are important, man. That's just give me more joy to come back, man.
Look, you don't even understand your importance because, for example, do you think it's easy to preview a game and review a game? It's not.
It's not easy, man.
But you pop up, you do it. You do it. I do it. Other people do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we have to show support. You know what I mean? But look, we're on the topic of potential. Pedro Neto, Ryan LFC, potential. You understand? Pedro Neto, remember I told you this, the 2nd of November, big club. Big club. I'm talking about big move in the next 2 seasons. Remember I said that. You know what I mean?
Noting it, bro.
Because this is one hell of a player. One hell of a, and he just runs, you know what I mean? He stays switched on and he gives his all for the team. And that's the type of player you have to sign. And not the player who has his minds on other things like, you know what I mean, a big move to a club and think they made it. But a player that's going to continue working hard for that team, whichever team they go to. But good win for Wolves, though. Wolves are looking good this season. It didn't really appear so, but they are looking good. They're currently
13 points for them, man.
Yep, 5th in the league. Palace, they're 13th, and we know Palace. You know what I'm saying? We know Palace and being inconsistent. Show up one game, don't show up the other game. You know, guys like Bashuai. I expect more from Bashuai, but He's just not producing. You know what I mean? And there was a red card in this game, Luka Milivojevic. I think that was a very harsh red card again. The refereeing in the Premier League has been horrible. Again, you know what I mean? And I'll get to the incident, but the refereeing has been poor. So look, Nelson Semedo even ended up in the FIFA Team of the Week. He had a good game. He looked good in this game. You know,
he's a very good player, man.
Wasn't they didn't think so at Barcelona though.
That's what Barcelona, man. They have too much. When they have too much,
that's the other team. That's the other team too. You have some good players and you get rid of them for big names. That's the thing. But Palace with another L, Wolves with another victory. There ain't much more to talk about. Let's see what the boys and girls in the comments, the ladies and gentlemen, I should say in the comments, are actually saying about this game. Guys, anything to add on this game? These words are not coming out right. But anything to add on the Wolves Palace match? That was since last Friday. There's been so many games since then, nobody remembers, you know. But as I said, a lot of players need to put in more effort. You know what I mean? Batshuayi, not really, satisfied with what he's doing at all. Nathaniel Klein, he looked kind of, lacking match fitness because he did make a little mistake in that game too. Look a little out of his depth.
Yeah, for out so long. You're going to get that from Klein. You know?
He still look okay, but he was sleeping on the second goal.
But Batshuayi, man, this guy has been terrible for the last 3 years, man.
I don't know, man. That's the thing. Chelsea brought him in and never give him the chance. And who knows? Maybe Batshuayi was supposed to be the man. But again, he's not pretty. He was effective, but he was never given the chance. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He was never given the chance. But Chelsea want the pretty things. The Ziyech, the Havertz, the Werner, and they're still not going to win the title. Agree or not?
Agree.
Look, and going back to the movie, right, Ryan? The manager that implemented the Moneyball thing and his assistant, they didn't win the title, They didn't win the title because people didn't believe in it. But another team, the Boston Red Sox. You know about the Boston Red Sox?
Yeah, I know about them, but not in depth though. Liverpool.
Oh, you know. I like that. If you didn't know, you would have been in some trouble. But anyways, Fenway Park. They offered the guy a job at the Boston Red Sox, right? He turned down the job because he wanted to stay with his team. But those guys at FSG implemented the whole Moneyball thing, and they won their first ever title since 1918. I think there was a curse. I think it was called the Curse of Bambino or something like that. It was a curse. You see what I mean? So sometimes it just takes for you to change your philosophy. And I think Liverpool did change their philosophy. And who knows, maybe it's the whole Moneyball tactic and strategy that you guys implemented. That's why you ended up winning a Champions League again and a Premier League title.
Yeah, I give them credit, but I give more credit to Jurgen Klopp because when Jurgen Klopp, when we were Brendan Rodgers, it didn't work. He did this thing buying young player and improve them and sell them, and it never work. A club come and change things, make things look like it work for them. But I give them 50-50 credit, Klopp and FSG. I think they can do more for the club. This is what I am saying, the money. They can always take it from the club, bring it to the Red Sox.
Look,
they always do that.
Trust me, that is exactly what Liverpool did. They brought in a man like Klopp, and they got the business. They didn't go for They didn't go for, let's say, another English manager in maybe like, let's say, Eddie Howe or whatever. They went for Klopp. Why? Because previously they saw that his philosophy was working.
You know what the thing too, bro? You see the same thing where just working the thing with the computer stuff.
Yeah.
Where they chat the stats.
Yes.
The same thing. I was listening to a podcast and this is the same thing they chat. They chat club and how in journey with Dartman and with Mines. And they all saying this Jurgen Klopp last season is a fluke. Just like how Villa gave us Sever. That was a one-off. But the stats show you things go bad against Jurgen Klopp that season when Borussia Dortmund finished 7th.
So you think Liverpool gonna finish 7th again this season?
Oh, 7th coming to place, man.
You just mentioned 7th, so I'm just asking.
I'm talking about Dortmund. What do you mean by Liverpool coming 7th this season?
I'm asking you. Yes or no?
Are you mad, Dominic?
Okay.
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Sometimes I am.
Well, don't be crazy on Liverpool. Crazy on Manchester United coming 7th, not Liverpool. Come on.
All right. Let's go on to the next game, though. Let's go on to the next game. You see, this is what I need to do going forward. I need to talk about the games, but I don't need to go too much into every game. You understand what I'm saying?
Perfect. Some game we have to just move on.
Yeah. You saw any of this Tottenham Brighton game?
Yeah, I watched most of it, bro. And I'm telling you,
take
this philosophy out of your head. Take this thought way about your head about Tottenham and Spurs winning Premier League. They don't have a chance. Take that out of your head. Dominic Rich, listen to your students. Take that out of your thought. The whole game Brighton dominate. Tottenham and Spurs, shame on them. Shame on Tottenham and Spurs. Yes, they win. Has to give them credit for that. But Brighton was a better team from minute 1 to minute 95.
True.
Brighton deserves something out of that game. Brighton play all of the football. And Tottenham and Spurs, they don't have a clean sheet. From the Premier League start, both in the Europa League qualifier game, they don't have a clean sheet. If you cannot keep clean sheet, or you can manage to win a Premier League title. These men cannot keep a clean sheet. They let in 2 or 3 goals every single game.
You're right. And
the next thing too, they need to focus. They bring in some good player. They bring in some centre back. Why not use them? You need to move away from Pochettino philosophy. The defense is awful. Consistent, use the player them you buy and start the rebuilding process at Tottenham and Spurs at the back. Not good enough.
This is very uncharacteristic of Mourinho teams. And what we're gonna do every time we get to a Premier League team, we're gonna talk about their game that they just played. And Tottenham did lose to Royal Antwerp in the Europa League. Right there, we have it right there on the screen. Ryan, what are your thoughts on this game? Just the result.
Shocking. Tottenham and Spurs should win that game. And yeah, I made a mistake. They haven't made a clean sheet. They win. They beat Brighton. They beat Burnley 1-1. So my correction.
But here it is. It's a very shocking result. But let me show you something. You ready?
Go for it.
Don't be shocked, eh? Look at this. It's very shocking, but don't be shocked. Just look at this. Look at this. You're watching, right?
Yeah.
They were just number one. Before the last match day. Royal Antwerp. You see what they're doing in the league?
Which league that?
That's the Belgium league.
I don't care. Tottenham and Spurs should win.
No, what I'm saying though, I
don't care the opposition who they're playing against. Tottenham and Spurs were playing the Premier League, whether they use their A team or their B team, they should get the better of Royal or what they want in him.
Okay, but look, can
That's
do you?
excuse.
But do you agree they have been playing well this season though, in both competitions? Remember they played a lot of games, compact schedule, and they
I
still
don't care. They
beat out.
know that they have a strong squad. They have a deep squad. Tottenham and Spurs have a deep squad.
You see who's on top of the Belgian league right now?
My boy team,
He,
Jamal Nicholson.
he's scoring.
He scored the last game. What are you talking about?
Okay, calm
I
down,
keep
calm
up
down,
with him, man. Jamal Nicholson.
calm down.
This is what I'm talking about. He need to come to the Premier League. Crystal
I'm,
Palace is the right fit for him.
I'm just asking you, bro.
Palace is the right fit. Big up to my Jamaican brother, Jamal Nicholson. Guys, go and check out that video on my channel. I interviewed Jamal Nicholson a couple months ago. So
I'm just asking you, Ryan. But Ryan, look here. You go back to the point. Tottenham Hotspur, a very strong team. Bergwijn, Bale, Dele Alli, Carlos Vinicius, new striker, Harry Winks, Lo Celso, Reguilon, Davies, Sanchez, Aurier. Look, it's a mix-up team with Davies playing center back and everything, but it's still a very strong team. They had 5 substitutes available. They brought Son, Mora, Kane, Højbjerg, and they still couldn't score. It's not good enough. It make me look stupid actually saying they could win the freaking Europa League. Seriously. Or win something. Because if City make this team beat them in the cup, I'll be pissed off. Seriously. But look, well played to Antwerp. Rafaelov, he picked up the goal. And look, they deserve it. They have won their 2 games in the group right now. Antwerp. So for Tottenham, Antwerp play LASK in their next game. And for Tottenham, I think they play Ludogorets, if I'm not mistaken. Where is Tottenham Hotspur? They have they play Ludogorets this Thursday on the road. It's going to be a travel into Bulgaria. So it's not getting easier for Tottenham Hotspur. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So how you think they're going to do in that game on the road?
Another L for them.
You think it's another L?
Another L for them.
Before we jump the gun and say it's another L, who do they have this weekend? This weekend? They have
Tottenham,
West Brom. They have
West Brom. I think they have West Brom
Saturday.
Yeah, West Brom Saturday.
Look, they are gonna rest. They're gonna rest players because you know why? They have a game on Thursday and they have another one on Saturday. It's gonna be rough for them.
Yeah, this is why I don't like the Europa League, bro.
It's gonna be really rough for them. But comment. Thank you again, Obina. Guys, make sure if you can super chat, support the stream by dropping your super chat. No shame. Drop the super chats, guys. Ryan, clean sheets are nice, but relax. Don't get crazy about it. 3 points is the goal. The team can have 38 straight clean sheets and get relegated. You're right about that. Definitely right. But then again, 38 clean sheets will get you 38 points. You just might actually survive, you know. You just might survive. And if you do get 38 clean sheets, you can't really get relegated.
38 points, 40 points, stay up in the Premier League.
If you get 38 clean sheets, you're guaranteed 38 points, but you must win 1 or 2 in there. So I get the point. I get the point you're trying to make, Obina. I get the point.
Bless it for your super chat, Obina.
Appreciate it. But look, Tottenham Hotspur, they're going to have it really tough this week, and they could lose one of these games. If they win both of them, look, props to them, but it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. But my thoughts on the Brighton game before we move on to Ryan. I think I was actually thinking today, you know, Dominic, I just had this feeling to go outside and make a video about Brighton, that Brighton deserves so much more. Just like that, I was going to title the video. Every single game Brighton plays, 7 games now, Brighton look good. Very good. Impressive. But they're not getting the results. What, they have 1 win and a draw, I think, right about now? They're just not getting the results.
I tell you something, you know what they lack?
What they lack?
And I told you this couple weeks ago, they lack a natural, clinical goal scorer.
But what? Oh, but the thing is, they play this game without one. They play this. But the thing is, what I don't understand,
They
right?
get a lot of chance. They create a
Yeah.
lot of chance, but they don't have someone to put the ball in the back of the net.
But
That's
what
the
I
thing.
don't understand with Graham Potter, though, they did win one and they picked up 2 draws so far, 5 points. Not bad still. They're better than a lot of teams right now. But what I don't understand, Ryan, right? What I don't understand, what I'm gonna do, let me get the Premier League thing back on the screen. What I don't understand is why Graham Potter didn't use the strikers available for him. You know what I mean? He had strikers, but he didn't play any striker. He chose.
What about Mopé?
Mopé was injured, and Connolly wasn't on the bench. I think both of them injured. But look here. They had done. That was a perfect opportunity to start Welbeck. Start him. You know what I'm saying? He would have relished playing against Tottenham, being a former Arsenal player.
And a Man United.
Where was he before this again?
Watford.
Look, all London teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Watford in London.
He would have relished playing against Tottenham Hotspur. But maybe Graham Potter missed the trick with not playing a natural man up top. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they had a player by the name of Andy Zakaria, a young Swiss man they just bought. Unleashed the man against Tottenham, man. So I think he missed the trick with that one, to be completely honest. And Matt Ryan, I don't know if he was struggling with a bit of injury, but he chose to start Robert Sanchez, a young Spanish goalkeeper, young Spanish, black Spanish man as well. Let me mention that, goalkeeper. And he did decent, but who knows? Who knows what Matt Ryan would have done in goal? I don't know what happened. I don't know the situation, but he just mixed up the thing. He played what Ben White was playing in midfield, according to this. You know what I mean? So look, Brighton did well despite not having the players at their disposal.
You can see him as a very good manager. But they just don't have the tools and the player. And once you don't have the tools and the player to work with, he always going to be failing.
Mopé in this team would have been a whole different proposition for Tottenham.
100%.
Connolly in this team would have been different. That's why I said what he should have did was put Trossard in the middle and play a natural striker. He gonna learn. Shout outs to Tariq Lamptey, man. This guy, and that's where the whole thing going again. Somebody gotta buy this guy from Brighton. Quick.
Bayern Munich interested.
I know. January, somebody just buy him. Just buy him.
Chelsea, I don't know. Chelsea, listen, let him go.
Just buy the guy. I don't care if you're not gonna use him, just get him now because this guy is damn good.
Quick, man, fast player.
This guy is good, but you know what? Teams are lollygagging and playing around, and they're gonna wait until he costs.
Arsenal are the right club for buying. They need a upgrade on Bellerin.
But Arsenal, they got a cup. They got Bellerin. They got Cedric.
Sell these players and bring in an upgrade player for them. Lampy, he'd have fit. Sell Bellerin to PSG for 25 million and buy Lampy for 25.
They're not gonna do that. But look, Harry Kane with a penalty. Lallana, stupid foul, give away the penalty. And Gareth Bale coming off the bench. Nobody closing down Sergio Reguilon. Bam, cross into the box, header by Bale. Nobody marking him. Gareth Bale coming up trumps with the big goal. You know what I mean? The star man scored. He made amends for the game against West Ham. You know what I mean? But overall, it was a poor match. Poor match by Spurs. I think Brighton deserve more. And they did come close. They deserve more. Mourinho, suspect. The Tottenham players, suspect.
This is what I know about Mourinho. Mourinho knows for a man to have a compact team where don't let in a lot of goal. And to see him not getting the best out of the Tottenham Hotspurs defense team, that simply mean they are half full, bro. They just cannot be coached.
Well, he need to implement his style on some new players and guys. When you have guys from the Pochettino era, it's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you need to move on them.
It's gonna be hard. But look, Eric Lamela, there was an incident in this game when Eric Lamela hit the post, the ball came back off, hit the Brighton player, and the goalkeeper pulled off a wicked save. That was something to actually remember in this game. And you know what I mean? Son had a poor game. World class. Son wasn't world class on the day.
You know, I was watching the game, bro, and the whole 45 minutes, and I say, let her check the stats. When I look and see, I see Kane on the pitch. I see Son. But watching the game, I didn't hear nothing about these guys. I didn't.
That happens.
Brighton run the show from minute 1 to the 95 minute.
Once Brighton, they concede the goal, right? Early. But since after that, they were running the thing. And
Lallana played good too.
Yeah, Lallana did very well. But Brighton, they deserve more. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to let's move on to the next match. We'll talk about the next games these teams play on Thursday. I don't want to go too much into the next. I'm just going to keep things flowing. The next match, Everton lose again, bro. I told you. My prediction, 2-1 win for Newcastle. The game, 2-1 win for Newcastle. You predicted an Everton win, didn't you?
No, I predict a 1-1 draw.
Oh, and for the Tottenham match, I actually predicted a 4-1 win for Tottenham, but they won 2-1 over Brighton. So Newcastle 2, Everton 1. What you think is missing for Everton right here?
I think they really miss the Colombia. I think they miss Richarlison.
No, Brazilian.
The Colombian and Richarlison. Come on.
Yeah, the Colombian James.
Oh my God, you're so slow, bro.
No, because you're saying, guys. Let me tell you what this guy just did. You don't say James, so you come in and tell me about the Colombian. You call the guy. You call the guy J. Rodriguez. There's a J. Rodriguez playing for Burnley.
Burnley, bro. Burnley.
Stop calling the man J. Rodriguez.
But I didn't call him name. I said the Colombian. From here, I talk about the Colombian. He means the biggest Colombian ever playing in the Premier League.
Look, but you're saying Colombian.
The Colombian, they missed the key Colombian player. Lack creativity. The Brazilian, without Richarlison, Everton is nothing. And this Everton team is just hype up. I know they miss a lot of key players, especially in the midfield. Inju has been, but I'm not going to really write them off now, but I'm expecting Everton to come 9 or 8.
Yeah, Everton kind of falling off the boil right now. But
big up to the young striker. Him doing well. You have to give him credit.
Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin doing well. You have to give, but
how you not remember the guy name? The guy name is Dominic
Calvert-Lewin.
Calvert-Lewin.
He is supposed to be the England #1 striker right now over Harry Kane.
This guy City supposed to go in and buy right now. This guy.
Yeah, you can take a swap. Send Jesus and take him.
This guy, but they're playing games, man. Everybody playing games with these players. You know what I mean? Everybody. Seriously. When you're supposed to buy a player, when you see potential, you're not buying the player. But look, big talking point in this game, Ryan. Jordan Pickford dropped by Ancelotti. And you know what Ancelotti said? Ancelotti said
he will back in the money.
Ancelotti said, I'm resting him for the game against Man United. He's gonna be back.
Excuse.
He ain't coming back. Believe me.
Too much talking point and people checking him family, so they're going to kill him.
Olsen did a great job in the game. If it was Pickford, it would have been an uglier scoreline. Believe me.
He makes some good save, man. You have to give him the Swedish international goalie.
Shout outs to Callum Wilson, another, brace.
Penalty.
He's been doing well.
Good player. He made the right choice, man. Stop kill up yourself about some of these players because they just mid-table playing. Calm down, Dominic.
Bro.
Some of these players we're talking about,
listen to me. Listen.
They have potential, but they is just mid-table team, bro.
You listen
Stop your eyes, bro.
You listen to me carefully. When a team like Man City, right? When a team like Man City are struggling to field a striker right now, you should have a player like a Callum Wilson in your squad to play in these
times. You want everybody in your squad, bro.
I'm just using it as an example to show you and to prove my point.
You need anybody, man. Come on, bro.
The man is a proven goal scorer.
Yes, he's a goal scorer, and this is what I'm telling you. All right, let me bring you an example, because sometimes I like talk to you. Remember teacher, the students teacher a little bit. Dominic, you remember when City just take over 2008, 2009, when they make some herb signing? Robinho. City has made, I'm not talking about Robinho. They make a lot of mistakes in the past buying average player. They make average. Some of these players we're calling like the Southampton, they are just average and just good player to play for a mid-table team, but to play in the Champions League consistent and some big team. You have to understand injury a part of it. Jesus, you was happy with Jesus. Now all of a sudden you're talking about
I'm still happy with Jesus. You're not listening to me.
You make everybody you want at City.
It's just the point I'm trying to make.
No, you make everybody. You want City to sign this.
You know why?
Sign, be a local player, man, and you see what happened to you.
You know why?
You're trying to do in that 2008, 2009.
Let me show you something.
It didn't work.
Let me just show you something. Look, Callum Wilson, right? Callum Wilson. All seasons. Just check his stats, bro. Just check his stats. It's right there. It's right there. Right there. The man is a proven goal scorer. 8 goals, 14 goals.
Nobody taking away. Everybody know that man.
Look, the man could score 20 goals in the championship a couple seasons ago. League One, 21. These are the stats you got to look at. I'm not saying bring him in as a number 1 striker. If you could get Nathan Ake coming in to be part of the squad in these times when you need a really hear me out.
I already have Jesus. I already have Aguero, bro.
Okay, so what is wrong with having? Okay, so when these two players get injured at the same time, what do you have? What do you have? Tell me,
bro. It don't really happen often, bro. Okay, you know that.
So how many?
This is the first time Aguero out and Jesus out, bro.
Listen to me carefully.
Be realistic, bro.
Listen to me carefully. How many center backs do you need in the team?
4.
Okay, you need 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many strikers should you have in the team? Why do you only need 2 strikers?
Because, like a team like Manchester City, why are they going to listen and don't cut me off?
You need 3, bro.
Why are you going to need 3? And you have the likes of Raheem Sterling can play in that position. You have the likes of
Sterling can't play in no position. These guys are false 9. We don't want that.
But listen, that money. Just listen what I'm saying, bro. I understand that. But just look at the club example.
Bro, it's my team. It's my team.
Go on, sign. Go on, sign.
What I need for my team. What could have been working at this time. I'm talking because of the injuries. And you telling me no? It would have made sense right now.
It would have made sense, but that money, this is what I'm going to tell you. How many times Aguero out? Stop talk, man. How many times Aguero out? How many times Aguero out and Jesus out at the same time?
Aguero out, Jesus not producing.
But I've been telling you that long time and you're still talking about Jesus, bro.
Relax, man. Relax. Let's not get into this today. Listen to me carefully. Would it make sense that City go for a striker in January? Answer that question. Would it make any sense? Forget about the Liverpool. Okay, let's say you're not a Liverpool fan. You're not a Premier League fan. would it make sense for City to go in for a striker in January or not?
Of course, because you need one right now.
That's the point I'm trying to make. That's the point. That's the point. That's all I'm trying to say. Because when the fixtures are piling up, like, you know what I'm saying, just piling up, you need to have a very thick squad. And you don't need to be using no Raheem Sterling up top. And
so about this?
Listen to what I'm saying. Ferran Torres, you know how many chances this man had against Sheffield? We should have scored 4 because he's not a natural striker. Pep played him up there, and we didn't. And it's be happening.
Hear about this now. Hear this decision. Would you say you have Aguero and Jesus, and you give a young player who has been scoring a lot of goals in the academy, give him that third spot? What do you think?
Why? Answer this question first before I answer your question. Why Klopp didn't play Reece Williams on the weekend?
Me never asked about Liverpool,
answer
bro.
That question, and that is my answer. That is my answer.
What is the question you asked me?
Why Klopp ain't play Reece Williams over on the weekend? Why?
Because Philip more young. Philip a 23-year-old, and Philip has been doing it, and playing professional and more stronger.
Exactly.
And this is the next thing. Let me teach you something. Shh. One more thing before I teach you something. And I don't think you know this.
Nonsense, man. But
better what me tell you, know.
But teach. Just say what you have to say, but teach. Let me teach you something. You know what I'm saying?
Dominic, do you know this? All right. Philip will play on the weekend. He don't register for the team for playing the Champions League.
If I don't know, look, of course Phillips wasn't even, I said in the video, nobody knew Phillips was even in Liverpool squad.
Me never asked about the squad. Just listen what the answer when me ask the question me ask you. He's not in the Champions League squad. Just listen, hear me out. Don't say nothing, hear me out.
Okay.
Philip not in the Champions League squad. But Reece Wilson, or whatever I wanted. William. He in the Champions League squad. So what Klopp did, Klopp said he didn't want to give the youngster 2 back-to-back games. Like 3 back-to-back games. Because I'm going to play against FC Michelin. He play that game and then to play on the weekend. And then him go and play against. It's top. Wait now, man.
Wait. He going to play against Atalanta. You sure you want to do that?
Dominic, listen what me I say to them. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God, man. Father. This guy give me idiot, man. You give me idiot, bro.
Continue, man.
Listen. Joel Matip came in back, so I don't know if Klopp going to rush him back, but I'm listening to Klopp press conference. Klopp said he didn't want to strain the local youngster. He played in the midweek against FC Michelin, and Philip do not register for the Champions League, so I'm saying I'm going to play Philip in the Premier League and then play my boy. Okay.
Trust him. Don't trust him yet.
So why I'm don't play him in the champ? Why am I gonna play against Atalanta if Joel Matip not fit?
Champions League and Premier League is the same thing.
So why am I play him against Atalanta if Joel Matip never fit? If Joel Matip
play him against Atalanta. But
you never know. You never know.
I'm just saying, play him. Let's see what happens. I rate a youngster, and I expected him to play against West Ham. But the whole point I was trying to make is the trust in the youth is not there. It's not there. That's why Pep. Let me answer your question. I would play Liam Delap. I would play him for City, especially against a Sheffield United. I would play him. But I don't know why Pep, I don't know the thinking. I don't know why they don't play the man. I don't know. You know why? They don't trust him. They would play him in a cup game because it's just a cup. If you lose the cup, okay. But when you lose a Premier League game, you could lose the season, the title by 3 points, and you would look back and say, damn, maybe if we didn't play Liam Delap in that game, you know, we could have won the title. We could have won that game that won the title. It's all about trust, bro.
Yeah, I know that I have to do it.
Ryan, let me give you a good analogy. When I'm playing FIFA, right? Just hear me. When I'm playing FIFA, just listen, man. The team has some youth academy players in the team, right? If I'm playing a team like Barcelona, I will not play the youth in there because I'm like, they're not good enough yet. They have potential. The game tells you they have potential, but they're just not good enough yet. So as the manager, I say, listen, I like the player. I have no problem with the player, but I am not going to play the player yet because I don't trust him yet. And if I play him and then he mess up, he looks like Bambi on ice or fish out of water, everything is going to fall back to me. And questions are going to ask why you didn't play Phillips when you have him available. Because Phillips has Bundesliga 2 experience. He is solid. I've seen him. We saw Phillips last season when he came back shortly for Liverpool, right? And they sent him back. Why not play him? Phillips was the man of the match. So therefore, and this is where it comes back to, this is where it comes full circle now. Don't come tell me nothing about Joel Matip. Phillips got to play the next couple games. Because if you don't play Phillips, then it doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? The only person should take Phillips' spot is freaking Van Dijk right about now. Not Phillips. The performance he put out against West Ham, he has to play. If you're going to drop anybody, you got to drop Gomez, as far as I'm concerned. If you drop Phillips, then that does not make any sense. It's like me coming in for the main striker, the best striker in the world, and then I score a hat-trick or I score 4 goals. Let's make it juicier. I score 4 goals and then you drop me after because the other guy is fit again. No, it cannot happen. It doesn't make any sense. It defies the logic. You understand what I'm saying?
I hear you, big man.
So you are the one who argued for youth, and now you don't want to play the youth.
So who said that I didn't want to play the youth?
Okay. This coming Sunday, please, and I beg you, please, play Reece Williams against City.
Dominic, if you have a fit Joel Matip, why not
play him?
Let's move on, bro.
Play Nico Williams at right back. Please. Play him. Play Curtis Jones. I beg you, please play Curtis Jones against City. If you know what is good for these young guys' confidence, play them against City, and you're going to see what happens. Phil Foden, on the other hand, is on another level of maturity. Phil Foden, exquisite. Pep trust him. He was around Pep for a while. Go on for a little 2 minute there, 5 minute there, 15 minute there, and then he gets his full trust. You understand what I mean? There's too much at stake to trust the youth. If the youth players are not prodigies, if they're not prodigal sons, if they're not prodigious at what they do, they will not get the game time at 17 and 18. You understand? Everybody ain't Mbappe. Everybody ain't Ansu Fati. Everybody in Donnarumma and all these guys who started. You understand? Anything else you want to add?
Let's move on. No, thank you.
Okay. Look, Newcastle, Everton here. Everton, they're coming up real short. Vertically challenged short. They're coming up short. You think Everton You think Everton were actually snake oil salesman, meaning Everton was basically selling their fans a dream at the beginning of the season?
Oh God, I have to laugh, man. I have to laugh, Dominic, because I went on a Everton fans and I say, "Hi, what's up?"
Mm.
Hear the remarks the person make. Still on top.
That's
I
what they said.
just. Oh my God, man.
But look,
Yo, bro. I have
look.
to laugh, bro. I have to laugh. Listen, it's just a
Uh,
matter of time to Everton fall back right down to 7th, 8th place. That's where they belong. Carl Ancelotti, he not even know what he take up on him, man. This is one of the biggest project Carl Ancelotti ever as a manager to take
well,
on him on.
look,
Trust me.
Ryan, fair play to them. They were missing James and Richarlison, but the other players have to stand up though. They have to they have
This
to
is
up.
why you say Everton make some good signings in the transfer market, in the
Mhm,
transfer window summer. They brought in some good players who start in the starting level will make them better. And
mhm.
you realize that the new player them bring in injured, and then you have the Delph coming in back, then you have the Sigurdsson coming back. These man didn't start in the first 3-4 game for Everton.
Yeah.
No, two Everton have injured. That's the level. That's what Carl Ancelotti see. He need a brand new midfield, and he go out
Ryan,
there and get it.
Ryan, it's all about match sharpness, right? If the manager isn't, like, for example, if the manager isn't keeping his players happy, keeping his players sharp by using them properly in games, whenever you do need them, they're not going to be ready for you. You understand what I'm saying? They're not going to be ready. But if you keep the players happy, motivated, it doesn't matter who you play, you're going to get results. Why do you think you guys are getting results? Tell me. Why do you think you guys are getting results even without Van Dijk, Matip, Fabinho? It's because the players are motivated and the players are happy with their situation at the club. It's that simple. Okay? Wait. Let me ask you a question. You're dressed in red, all red. Are you going to bring the heat or what?
I'm bringing the heat, but
Are you going to, listen, are you going to bring the heat or what? Okay?
that
That's
man is
all.
shut up.
That's all I'm saying. Are you
I
bring,
am
are you,
giving you the heat. I have to give you the time to talk. I don't want to
no,
interrupt you, so I'm just watching
keep,
you.
keep bringing the heat. But look, shout outs to Newcastle for signing Fraser, Wilson, Lewis. These guys are linked up really nice for that second goal. Proved to be the winning goal. And Callum Wilson doing his thing. Shout outs to Alan Saint Maximin. When you see big teams buying players, they should buy. If you want to have a player in your team, stylish, to sell shirts and all that kind of stuff, and to just make the fans go crazy, that guy. You understand? Guys like Saint Maximin, Wilf Zaha. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you don't even understand how much I like this guy, Zaha. Zaha is like a no-nonsense type person. Like Zaha wanted to slap the youngster in the Wolves game because the youngster basically disrespecting the man. Like Zaha is like, yo, who are you? I've been relax. You understand?
So too
No,
inconsistent, man.
but no, Zaha just needs a better quality around him. I would have why the Bayern Munich move never work out for Zaha?
Crystal Palace want too much money, man.
Boy, this is we need this though. Yes,
Player
Slayer.
like Saar should play in the Champions League.
flair player. I like these flair players, but they're very good as well. If Zaha gets the service, because Zaha is a type of guy that he's not going to work really, really hard. He's going to wait for the service. I would love Zaha at a bigger, better team than Palace, man.
Zaha, I love him at City, right?
I would love him at City, of course.
He'd have fit in a system better than Maris.
And ask my question right now. If, for example, Mane has to leave, Mane go to Real Madrid, would you take Zaha? No, just say, let's see. Would you take him, no?
Of course.
Zaha is Zaha gets people excited.
Quality player, you can't go around that.
You know what I'm saying? So look. Newcastle played well. Everton were average again. And, you know, they're not looking like title challengers playing like that at all. Snake oil salesman, if you ask me. Snake oil salesman. Let us move on. Ryan's favorite words. Let us move on. Look, Ryan. Big game. Man United 0. Arsenal FC 1. Let me talk. Let me talk first. Let me talk first. Snooze fest. I was falling asleep. I don't even tweet tweet random stuff on Twitter very often, but I had to tweet snooze fest. Guys, by the way, follow me on Twitter, Dominic Rich FC. You know, appreciate that. Look, if you want to message me and stuff, that's the best way to message me on Twitter. Look, I was sleeping in the first half, but Arsenal still looked the better team. If you watch how Mikel Arteta set up this team, it was kind of weird, you know. Partey and El Neni in the middle. I was like, no Ceballos, no Xhaka. The man just does, he's like a Pep type of manager. They do some weird things, you know. They make some changes that you don't really understand, but sometimes they work and other times they don't. You know what I mean? And you have Aubameyang scoring the first goal since he signed his contract as well. That was actually from the penalty spot. And I felt so good. When Pogba brought down Bellerin. Because when it happened, I wasn't actually watching directly the game. I was actually doing something because the game was so boring. When I look up, I'm like, penalty again? God damn. And then when I checked, it was United committed. I was like, yeah! Whoa! Because I know Aubameyang ain't going to miss no penalty. He stepped up, goal. Bruno Fernandes got subbed off. When I saw that, I'm like, United not winning the game because you need a man like, and I'm like, this guy is tired, man. This guy is tired. When you look at their team, it's like, Solskjaer don't, you're going to bring on Nemanja Matic. Look here, right? Look here, Ryan. The goal came in the 69th minute, right? I know Matic came on. Why are you bringing on Matic, though? I know he came on in the 62nd minute, but why you're 0-0? You're trying to win a game. Why are you bringing on Matic? Could you explain that to me? Why are you bringing on Matic before you bring on a guy like a Van der Beek or a Cavani, a Mata? Mata has been playing well. Why not bring on one? Why are you bringing on Matic? What is Matic going to do? Tell me.
Listen, Dominic, I'll be honest with you. This game was poor. I didn't like the game. I don't like Arsenal, this Arteta setup. I don't like coach. I don't like them type of football. I like attacking football. I know you don't have the player to do attacking football. You don't have the right tool at Arsenal right now. And many Arsenal fans not happy with Arteta how him set up the team. But Arteta know best for the team to get a result. But I think out of the both team, I think Arsenal were the better team. Arsenal dominated from minute 1 to 90 minutes, especially in the midfield. 5 million this player, Omendi, the Egyptian player, cost 5 million.
El Neni.
Past the midfield yesterday.
Yep.
He run Bruno Fernandes and Paul Pogba outside of the midfield. And this is what I'm talking about. Player were cheap, we're going to willing to fight for the badge, we're going to work for the badge. You have to give them a time. A lot of Arsenal fans are saying, oh, many over Shaka, over Sobayas.
El Neni.
Or many or whatever I want to name, bro. My tongue is heavy and I have list tongue, guys. So bear with me in my pronunciation. Right? So
we understand. You're human.
Seriously, bro.
Go on.
I'm sick and tired of both Arsenal and Man United. Chelsea, inconsistent. I want to see some good attacking football.
But look,
listen, man, I tell you the truth, bro. The only time I watch and enjoy some nice football, bro, are when Manchester City or Liverpool play. I'll be honest with you. Every now and then Chelsea. Rest of the team, them inconsistent. Solskjaer is not the right man for the job. And I want Manchester United to continue keep him there because I don't think they're going to go the nether level. I don't think Solskjaer getting the best out of this Manchester United team. I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't think so.
Do you think January would be the perfect, or even now, December or whatever, would be the perfect opportunity for United to say, yo, Pochettino, pack your bags, come over here.
Bro, if Manchester United want to go forward, this is the way to go forward. If Manchester United don't do this in the next year, change their coach, Liverpool going to be way ahead of them. Manchester United team right now, they have a lot of potential. But to unlock, to get the best out of them consistently,
they
need a proper manager. This social thing, you need win, never win him like.
You need a manager who's gonna bring on or start the right players.
And the next thing too, Paul Pogba, bro. I'm sick and tired of this player, bro. I'm sick and tired of Paul Pogba. People come telling me, boy, he's world class. He has potential.
Look,
he need to work more. I think.
Wait.
This guy. Hold on, man.
Wait.
Hold on, let me talk, bro, and then you talk.
No, I'm adding to your point, man. Could I add to your point? Could I add some fuel to your fire?
No. After I talk, then you add the fuel.
Look, let me add some Ray and nephew to your fire, please. Could I do that? Paul Pogba was once world class at Juventus. And up until the World Cup, he did a world class performance at the World Cup. But for United, he has been bang average.
For the last 4 years. The last 4 years. And you know me not like too. It's when they don't have a strong personality, a strong manager like a Pep Guardiola or a Jurgen Klopp or a Disha and the French manager. Paul Pogba, when he's playing for the France national team, he has to play in that deep role. He at Manchester United, he do have a good coach where going to say, listen, if you're not playing that deep role, if you're not working hard for the team, you're not going to put on that shirt. You're not going to start in the 18. That's what Paul Pogba need to get. Sad to say, man, but Paul Pogba, he have so much potential, and this guy never fulfill it. 4 years, we're looking, we're crying for Paul Pogba. And it's the same thing at United.
Okay. Tell the people, before I go on to that, Slayer, great point here. Bruno Fernandes has been carrying Man United. Look, when you carry a heavy load for a long time, what happened to you after a while?
You break down.
You get tired. And Bruno
And this is the thing too, bro. Sosa, he don't know how to manage a player. He don't know when to pull him. He don't know when to take him. He don't know when to drop him. He don't know when to bring him back. Keep a player them fresh. Bruno Fernandes from him come at Man United last January or early this year, January, should I say?
Yeah.
He run Bruno Fernandes to the ground.
Yes. Correct.
Game after game after game after game after game.
And
You
look,
buy this young guy from
Netherlands.
Ajax.
Yeah.
Play him sometime. You don't have to go with Bruno Fernandes. He can came off the bench.
But Ryan, we have the perfect look. Solskjaer isn't ruthless enough. Let's just agree to that. He's not a ruthless manager like Ancelotti to drop Pickford. Okay? Look at the game on top of the screen right now. United, they beat PSG, they beat Leipzig, they're getting carried away, and they can't win a game at home. They can't. They could hardly keep a clean sheet.
And this will me tell you that, man. They are always, Manu will always do well in the Champions League until they reach round of 16 when they box some better team.
Mm-hmm.
Away from home, they set up in playing counter-attacking football, try to catch team on the break. That's what they're going to do.
Look, you were saying Solskjaer need to bench Bruno sometimes just to rest. He did in this game. But look here. Let me show you this. Right? Let me show you how much these guys are carrying the team, right? Their game. 1-0 at where? 74 minutes. So Leipzig were in the game. Pogba with the assist, Greenwood with the goal, right? Check the substitutions. It was not until Rashford came on. It was not until Bruno Fernandes, Scott McTominay to a lesser extent came on. But let's say Bruno and Rashford that they managed to beat Leipzig by 5-0. When these players came, this is how much these two guys are carrying the team. When these guys come on, bam, 5-0. Before, 1-0. So the other players got to step up. They got to step up. You see what I mean? Because in this game, Donny van de Beek did start the match. You know what I mean? Van de Beek started the game. Yo, whatever you did, you turn off your light, your thing look better with the light, bro. It look much better with the light. Maybe you could put the light back a little bit if it's hurting your eyes. Yeah, but it looks better with the light, though. You know what I mean? You gotta shine. You know what I'm saying?
Shine bright like a star.
No, shine bright like a diamond.
Is that a different song me I sing?
No, you're lying, bro. You're lying.
What's a song name? What's a song name?
You forget your words, man.
What's a song name?
I can't remember. Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright.
Look, it was Rihanna. Look here, Ryan. Van de Beek, he got his chance against Leipzig. He started. But, Ryan, the Premier League and the Champions League are not the same beasts. They're different
thing.
Some beasts you can tame up until a certain point. Some beasts you just very difficult to tame. You know what I mean? And the Premier League is that beast. Very difficult. When you think you're good, you're not good. When you think, oh yeah, we're going to just play a Fulham or let's say you're going to play a Villa, you're going to get beat. You know what I'm saying? So, in the Champions League, however, you stand a chance of beating those teams because it's a midweek fixture, they're changing up teams and whatnot. But United, 5-0 win, coming off of a big home win, and then you go against Arsenal and the intensity lacking, and you just flat in the game. United ain't no championship team. They're not winning the title this season. We could all agree to that. Get any United fan right now watching this, just get your mind off the title, please. And Ryan, you told me a story. About why Sir Alex Ferguson retired. The real reason. You told me what was the real reason?
The reason is see the check that Manchester City going to come at him with this money and they evolve and keep going out in the world and get the best players. So Ferguson smell it. He smell it and he just take away himself. He took off.
Thank you very much. So Marcus Rashford is a top scorer in the Champions League this season with 4 goals. And United, they play Istanbul Başakşehir in the next game. That's going to be on the road as well.
Win for them.
All the way to Turkey. No, but the thing is, they go to Turkey. That's a lot of traveling. And
win for them.
Then they play Everton on the weekend.
Win for United.
Against Everton too?
That Goodison Park. Win for them. Win for them too. They might win them next 2 games.
No, we're gonna talk about that game this Thursday, but I do think United would it's gonna be hard at Goodison Park. If James I think Richarlison, he got one more.
Dominic, this is when I understand, bro. Man United play much better away from home.
One game at a time. Let's not use the history too much because Arsenal did not win at United since 2006 and they won. So why are we doing this? Tell me, please explain to me. Why? Why are we doing this? Why?
I don't know.
Why are you using history?
No, because this season it showed that they win away from home more. It's a much better team.
I know
United, they win. If you check their stats from last year to this year, they are a better team away from home when they do not have to break down team.
I know that, Ryan, but we are in the year 2020. Until we get to 2021 and we have some normalcy back, then you could start talking about that. Listen, I know Liverpool got 63 games unbeaten at home, but just wait. You just wait, and you will see. Anfield will fall. Anfield will fall. Thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on that?
If big mighty Manchester City come there and get smashed, who you think going to come there and smash Liverpool?
Did we go there yet?
Me never asked you that. You asked me in the 63 match Liverpool unbeaten. Manchester City get battered the last 3 times they come to Anfield.
Not true. We did pick up a draw at Anfield though, remember?
You get beaten in the Champions League.
Remember when the boy Mahrez missed that penalty?
Yeah. So for your last 4 games at Liverpool, you only get a point.
I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about the future. The future.
Well, the future. You just asked me a question. 63 match unbeaten at home. 3.5 years. City haven't beat Liverpool.
All I'm saying,
for the last 15 or 20 years, we're not Anfield.
All I'm saying, you just watch.
That's the only place from City take over. That's the only big team City haven't win yet. They haven't win at Liverpool.
There's a song called Don't Believe It, Just Don't Believe Me, Just Watch, or something like just watch. Look.
Pep haven't beat Liverpool. Pep haven't beat Liverpool at Liverpool.
Okay. Just watch. It's going to happen. Shout outs to Gabriel. Gabriel played really well in this game against United. Big performance. El Neni. Thomas Partey looked good, getting a lot of praises from the Arsenal faithfuls. Aubameyang with the goal, and Saka also did a great job. And shout outs to Rob Holding, who needs to Rob Holding is losing all his hair, by the way. And I'm in the same boat too. But Rob Holding's situation is just terrible. I just wanted to mention that because Rob Holding is a millionaire and he needs to fix that situation quick. He's young. He's very young.
Don't watch that, bro.
Let us move on. I just noticed it in the game because, the players don't wear caps when they're playing unless you're a goalkeeper. And, Holding, you're looking wild. That's all I got to say. And
but LeBron just do Femon too. LeBron and Femon are aligned.
If you got the money, do it. You know what I'm saying? Look, my hair would go eventually, but I'm an old guy. I'm 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? I could live with that. I'm fine. If I was playing football, I would have been, you know, in the like looking to end my career right about now. But Rob Holding is 25 years old, and that's all I'm saying. I looked at Holding and I'm like, listen, Holding, you need to get a hold of this thing. Okay? All right, so Obina says, gotta go operate, boys. Shooting in Flatbush. So Obina seems like he's a, you know, what you call it? He's a medical professional. Shout outs to Obina, man. Shout outs to Obina for the generous donations. Guys, don't forget, you know, you can super chat by clicking the money button right there. It helps support the chat, and it helps to keep the morale sky high. Show us the money. Just kidding. But look, Ryan, the game was better in the second half. Horrible game, boring game. And we've been seeing a lot of United games like this. 0-0 against Chelsea, right?
Yeah.
0-1 against us. It's terrible stuff. But look, let us move on. From the famous words of Ryan LFC, let us move on. Okay? Fulham 2, West Bromwich Albion 0. This game was today. I watched this game. And what did I tell you? Listen.
Bobby Reid.
Exactly. What did I tell you? Bobby Reid. I did predict a draw for this game, by the way. And I did predict United to beat Arsenal. So I don't mind getting these wrong. But it's fine. Shout outs to Bobby Decordova Reid with the goal. Okay? I told you, Scott, excuse my language, but Scott motherfucking Parker play Bobby Reid more often, and you get the victories. Stop playing games. Okay? This man is this is a West Indian. Just watch how the man play. The man means business. Okay? Shout outs to Dexter Daps for scoring in this game.
You favor Dexter that, man. Dexter that, brother.
Listen, Kochi load from in the Netherlands. City grabber stink like alligator pan. Listen, Bobby Reid is the truth. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. Okay? And look, if you guys listen, for some of you guys though who don't know who Dexter Daps is, let me just I'm gonna bring up a Dexter Daps picture for you, and you're gonna see the resemblance. Dexter Daps, Bobby Reid, and you're gonna see this guy Dominic. He knows what he's talking about there. Look, are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Ryan, you know what I'm talking about. Are you ready for it? Let's bring it up. Dexter Daps. You see that, guys? Dexter Daps. That's Dexter Daps right there. Look, Dexter Daps. I hope this thing don't Dexter Daps, okay? That's Dexter Daps. And are you there? Are you there still? Are you there? Now it's time for Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid. Brian, I know you look a lot like look here. Look here. You see that? Dexter Daps, man. Dexter Daps.
Brother.
You know what I'm saying? Just like how Demo Dre is your brother, Dexter Daps is Bobby Reid's brother. You see what I mean?
But from another mother.
The guy say, who the hell is Dexter? Dexter Daps is a Jamaican artist. A dancehall artist from Jamaica. Dexter Daps. Very good, very good.
The Jamaican Usher.
I don't know about all of that, but he's very good. He's very good. I like Dexter Daps' music. Very sensual stuff for the ladies. And very, it's like a kind of ghetto kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Jaheim had that ghetto love. Dexter Daps is the ghetto love version of dancehall music. But look, Fulham 2, West Brom 2, West Brom nil. Your thoughts on this game?
I didn't expect this. When I saw this result, I shocked. Fulham finally win a game. I didn't know Fulham could win in the Premier League. And I told you, both teams from the championship, both teams know each other. And to see Fulham come out on top, Bobby Reed to score the first goal, that's a great achievement. Big up to my Jamaican brother getting the goal scoring running in the Premier League. So good win for Fulham. Let's hope they can win the next one.
Right. Fulham bossed it. When I tell you boss this game, they bossed this game. And Fulham, wait, you just wait. Fulham, they recruited better this time around. You see that guy, Lookman, who RB Leipzig didn't use when they had him, and who Everton didn't use when they had him. Fulham saw potential in Lookman, and this man has been bossing every match since he came back to the Premier League. Fulham. Look, I've been crying out for Bobby Reed. Scott Parker wasn't playing the guy. And I tell you, every time this guy is on the field, he knows where to be at the right time. Look, this guy, Adebayo, outcast. City didn't want this guy. Send him out on loan, a youngster. The man at Fulham now, clean sheet. Tosin Adebayo. This guy, Anthony Robertson, American international. The guy had a great game. He had a great game in the second half with that crossing. He crossed in the ball, and Mitrovic, did the rest. Ola Aina came in from Torino. This guy scored a wicked goal in the first half as well. So, look, shout outs to Fulham, man. I don't know if they're going to survive, but look, this win would do a whole lot of good for their morale. As for West Bromwich Albion, I predicted them to go down. I predict Slaven Bilic to get sacked. They just look like a team that's going to go down. Just look at the team.
I predict both teams to win, though.
Look, when you have Scott Parker making the big call, you see this guy, Joe Bryan, he the one who scored both goals to help them come up. When you could drop Joe Bryan and play the youngster Robinson, you're sending a message. I'm not playing no games. Brian, if you're not performing, we're losing, you're getting dropped. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Cavallero, you're getting dropped if you're not scoring. Okay? Simple. It's done. Dennis O'Doy, if you're not playing well, listen, Tim Ream, Michael Hector, y'all not defending good, get the hell off my field. Okay? And that's it. Well played. Zambo. Shout outs to the man, Frank Zambo Anguissa, the man from Cameroon. He played really well in that game as well. And Alexander Mitrovic, Moloch picking up 2 assists. Wasn't on the score sheet, but 2 big assists. Colin Grant did get an opportunity for West Brom, couldn't take it, and they were just not good on that day. Any closing remarks before we move on?
Big win for Fulham. Let's hope they can continue more win on top of more win in the next game in the Premier League. West Brom, not good enough for the Premier League. They're going down. That's my thought.
Aston Villa 3, Southampton 4.
I told you, this was a very good game. I think Southampton have a great half. They're not Aston Villa, the win out of them in that first half. I think Aston Villa came back in the second half. Southampton had already win the game from first half. Southampton too comfortable. Danny Ings went off with a little bit of knock. Let's hope he's okay, because he is the one who's setting the pace for this Southampton team. But I think Villa, I think they do okay in this game. They miss some very good chance. I think Southampton goalkeeper come up with some very good save, especially right after the game restart back in the second half. He makes some good save. I think the 2 world class save he make in the game. I think that's what keep Southampton in the game and give them 3 points. But I think the likes of Jack Grealish, he played very well. He didn't shy when he team under full of. He always won the ball, he demands it and continue to make progress. So it was a very good win for Southampton, but Aston Villa leave it too late. And I think it was a very good half for both teams. I think Southampton was the better team in the first half, and then Aston Villa came back, scored 3 goals, and I think both team it even. I think the 3 points for Southampton was a really fair result for them.
Yeah, well said, Ryan. It was a game of two halves. But before we move on, Adnan was asking about this guy Jean-Michel Seri from Fulham. He's actually frozen out of their team. I did see something on YouTube. Someone made a video about that. Some football daily. I don't really watch football daily like that, but they made a video about players frozen out of their team, and Seri seems to be one of those players. And someone did ask us, okay, Dupe, Tajuddin, Dom and Ryan, do you have fantasy football league? Bro, we ain't got time for that. I ain't got no time for it. I don't know about Ryan, but I'm a very, very busy guy. Very, very busy guy, I'm telling you.
Pack
You know what I
schedule,
mean?
man. Don't have this time for this game, and I have a wife and I have 2 kids, so I don't
Well,
have the time, guys.
I have time for games. I do play FIFA, but you know what I mean? That's a little leisure time for me. I do have a wife. I have 3 kids, just if you don't know. You know what I mean? So look, no complaints, but we just don't do. I was just never a fantasy football league type person. Not saying I won't get into it in the future, but right now I just don't do fantasy football. But getting back to this game, look, first half, Southampton on fire. James Ward-Prowse, as we were talking about earlier, bam. It was his birthday, so I wish him happy birthday. Everything really nice ball in to Vestergaard, header, bam, goal. And Vestergaard, he's so tall, nobody could have gotten that ball from him. Then Aston Villa committed 2 silly fouls just outside the box. The first one, little further, James Ward-Prowse into the back of the net. Unsavable. The best goalkeeper in the world couldn't save it. Alisson Becker, according to Ryan, could not have stopped that one. The second one, don't even talk about that one. Exquisite stuff. So, being 3-0 up at halftime, I was like, this could get really ugly. And then coming back for the second half, Stuart Armstrong set up Danny Ings, scoring another goal, his 5th for the season, just before he actually went off injured with a little knock. Later on in the game, he did go off injured. I think it was more precautionary, so hopefully he's all right. Ryan Bertrand did go off injured as well. But look, and Jan Bednarek, he went off as well. He did pick up a knock in his face. He felt nasty. He felt really nasty on his neck. He could have broken his neck there. But look, after being 4-0 down, Villa came back hard, man. Jack Grealish setting up Tyrone Mings, Ollie Watkins with a penalty. And you know what I like in this game? It was late, but Grealish could have taken a penalty, But he gave it to Ollie Watkins because Watkins needed that to boost his confidence. You know what I'm saying? Grealish is a confident guy. You can just look at him and tell. He always have a nice hairstyle. He always look good on the field. Watkins now, he's a striker. These players thrive on confidence. Since he scored the hat-trick, that brilliant, that lovely hat-trick, against Liverpool, he hasn't scored since then. You know what I'm saying? Any thoughts on the hat-trick against Liverpool?
Let's move on to the next game.
Look, he let him take the penalty. He scored, and then Grealish bagged one of his own. This guy, Grealish, man, this guy is a star. This guy, listen, Ryan. I know he's no Ronaldo. He's no Messi, but god damn, man, why more people don't talk about these players?
Jack Grealish a good player, man.
Listen, he's very good.
You know what's killing Jack Grealish? Him attitude, bro.
What attitude?
Off the field issue most of the time.
Bro, don't come tell me nothing about off the field issue, bro. You, Ryan, you have off the field issues. You telling me?
Yeah,
Field,
but
listen,
not what Jack Greenish keep doing, bro.
Off the field, you ain't no nice boy. I ain't no. Listen, off the field, I'm no nice boy. What you talking about?
Jack Greenish a good player. I never say no.
Listen, no off the field. When the game done, I ain't gonna. Listen. When the game done, and I'm on tour, let's have some fun. You talking about? You on tour? It's all about morale. Why you think the man is so confident and he plays so well? Lift up your head, bro. Lift up your head. Lift up your head. Let's do this. Let's do this. Good game, the Southampton with another road win. Shout outs to Ralph Hasenhutel. Shout outs to Aston Villa. They tried, and after a great start, they have now lost back-to-back games. You know what I'm saying? So that little balloon
they concede 7 goals now. Last two games and scored 3. Too many.
Yep. They're not winning the title. So if anybody was saying, could Villa win the title? They're not winning it. They're going to survive, I think, this season. They're going to survive, but they're not winning the title. Chelsea 0, Burnley 3. What are your thoughts on that?
This is also a good game for Chelsea. Good win, not a clean sheet for Chelsea. They're looking a lot more confident. Stalin.
Wait. You're not going to correct me?
Wow.
I said Chelsea 0, Burnley 3. You're not going to correct me?
Well, I didn't hear you say that. You know?
You see, you got to stay focused, bro. Chelsea 3, Burnley 0. And I actually predicted a 3-1 win for Chelsea. So, good win.
I think I predict cheating. You know?
Expected win for Chelsea. They have to win against Burnley. Come on.
Yeah, sad to see Christian Pulisic in the warm-up pick up an injury. He was going to start on Timo Werner bench, so frustrated for the Portuguese, for the US man.
Christian Pulisic is weak. How are you getting injured so much?
I think they're rushing back too much, man.
What are you eating, bro? McDonald's? Seriously? How are you getting injured? You need to strengthen. He needs to strengthen his body. He's too weak, man. Seriously. It's frustrating. Seriously. Continue.
Good to see Zuma get on the score sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Timo Werner.
Mm-hmm.
Kai Havertz. I think Kai Havertz do okay in this game. Ziyech.
That was a good goal, by the way. That Ziyech goal was and look, and that's the other thing too. Why teams take so long to buy it? This guy was so cheap. Arsenal, man. Could some Arsenal, whoever is at Arsenal before, they needed to get slapped in their faces, man. They had this guy to buy for 25 million. Do you remember that?
Yeah, he's Arsenal fans too.
25 million. People couldn't believe that Ziyech was available for 25 million. This is the type of player. You see, there's a lot of players who need to have their body in shape to actually shoot. This man don't need much backlift or nothing to shift that goal was like, whoa, how did he even get that shot off?
Quality player. Check the goalkeeper too. The goalkeeper think he's going to hit it in the far corner. Man's hold on. Naples.
Back to back games he scored in. Question here, Ryan. Ziyech or Mahrez?
Ziyech all day long.
Listen, right about now, before I was Mahrez, but right now, seriously, it's got to be Ziyech.
You know what the problem with Mahrez? I don't think Mahrez fit the system of Manchester City.
No.
He don't fit the system.
No. Mahrez, Mahrez don't look confident right now.
Mahrez is a Liverpool player, a Leicester City player. Liverpool, I mean, like, go toe-to-toe. You see, every time Mahrez get the ball, Pep Guardiola, like how Raheem Sterling, go down by the byline, kick it inside the box, or he continue come inside when he play for City and slowing up the pace.
Look,
so when Manchester City get the ball, he slow up it a lot. Real
Mahrez is not. Mahrez like to hold on to the ball and do his thing. Mahrez is a flair player.
Yeah, but he cannot do that in a Pep team.
Yeah, Pep don't want no flair player. That's the thing. That's the thing I don't understand. Pep, and that's why we keep getting beaten, you know. Because when you have one style of playing, you gotta get figured out. You know what I'm saying? And unless, okay, if the team, okay, let's say City meet a team that can't handle the passing and the press and the movement of the ball, they're gonna win. But when you meet a team that could handle that and combat that and counter it, you're losing. And that's why we have been losing games. Seriously. You know, but look, Chelsea, I didn't expect nothing less than a win here. And they picked up a win. And Adnan, to answer your question, I'm going to go with Ziyech right now. No bias. Ziyech is obviously more in form right about now. Riyad Mahrez is not producing the goods. But Ryan, Burnley ain't looking good for them at all, man. They're last in the league right now. They got 1 point? They're last in the league, bro. Ain't looking good, bro. And the thing is, how are teams complaining about the lack of substitutes, the lack of using 3 or 5 substitutes, and you're only gonna use 2? Tell me, how does that make sense? It don't make sense. It don't. 3 subs is 3 subs. Use what you got. You have 3 to use and you're gonna use 2? Then listen, shut up then. I don't want to hear no complaints. Don't want to hear no Pep did that the other day too. He only used 2 subs. If you have 3 available, use them or don't complain. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Look. You see me, I say.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Look. Good win for Chelsea. I expected this. Good to see Werner on the score sheet. Good to see Ziyech on the score sheets. And Ziyech also picked up an assist as well. And look, the man is a great buy. Zuma, Mason Mount with the corner. Look, Chelsea, they could get top 4. They're just not winning the title, in my opinion.
Full depth, man. They have a lot of pieces where they can chop and change and stuff. That Chelsea team, they just need a little bit more gelling and stuff. They have a lot of confidence right now. Clean sheet.
Oh, you got Mendy. Oh my God. Jeez, what a player, man.
Good player, man. Big up to the Senegalese.
Yo, this man not playing no games, you know. Listen, you know, this is a guy who just gets his visa from Jamaica to go to America and goes to America and takes his opportunity. He's happy. He makes a life for himself and his family. While there's Kepa, who got the visa, who got the big job when he went to America, and he's not focused. He gets caught up in all kinds of things.
Flashy lifestyle.
Things, you know, and he gets caught up in the system. And he's about to get deported. Okay? Look, Edward Mendy, the real deal, is proven to be one of the signings of the summer. Shout out to the man from Senegal. And I could finally do an all-African English Premier League team because we have a goalkeeper from Africa in the Premier League now. Anyways, we have a question here. Walker or Trent? Oh, boy. Ryan could answer this question.
Well, basically, both players have both players good, but you have similarity. You have both different. You have Chen good going forward, and you have Walker not too good going forward. But in defense, Walker.
Wait, who scored the winning goal for City?
I never asked that, bro. That's not was a question. Just listen, bro, and stop talking about who a man who score a one goal. Okay. That's not the question.
Who?
Well, answer the question. Answer it. Can you ask me to answer it? You interrupt me. Answer it. Since I say want to talk.
Walker.
You said Walker.
Walker. You know why? Let me tell you why. And this could change next week, you know. Trent could be it next week. But let me tell you why I'm saying Walker right now. Let me tell you why. What is the position? Right back. What is a right back? A defender. Trent is a right wing back. Because he can't defend. Walker can defend. If you got to give a score out of 10 for defense, Walker could hit an 8. Trent, he might get a 5 out of 10. But going forward, Trent could pick up an 8 and Walker might get a 6 or 5. Ultimately,
who is the most complete player?
Most complete? What do you mean most complete? What are the criteria to explain or define complete? You tell me the criteria. You answer your question. Who is the most complete player?
I think Trent is the most complete player.
Why?
He can do a lot of different stuff that Kyle Walker cannot do.
Only thing that Trent could do that Kyle Walker don't do is dead ball and cross. Dead ball. Nothing else.
Trent, listen, don't talk. Don't interrupt me.
No, you
don't interrupt me, please.
Could Trent could pass better?
Stop your noise, bro.
You tell me.
Stop your noise. We're going to hear.
Drop the fire and stop. Drop the fire.
One, Trent is a much better passer. Two.
How?
Dominic, take the floor again.
No, you go. How? Tell me. Continue. You continue. You go.
You continue, man. You want to talk.
I'm not interrupting.
No, you want to talk, Cedric, so continue.
No, you go. You go.
Continue, man. Continue.
No.
Just continue, man.
My apologies. You go ahead.
2, first, Trent is a much better pass. Trent can kick free kick. Trent can score the ball. He give you much better going attacking, check, goal scoring, assisting. People need to give Trent more credit more in defense. He's not the worst defender. He's not the bad defender. So in defense, yes, he have some more work to do, but I will give Trent 6 out of 10. But Trent is a complete player. Complete footballer. Trent can play in a different position. Kyle Walker, only one position. This is not no bias. This is just facts.
Kyle Walker, okay. When was the last time Trent played in a different position?
Last season, playing a different position. He played in the midfield. In the midfield.
Which game?
I don't remember, but him playing a couple games.
Tell me the game.
Club take off a centre back. I think club take off a midfielder. Bring on Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez go right back and Trent go inside the midfield. Right midfield.
Let me ask you a question. Trent could play goalkeeper. How could he be more complete than
Trent? Trent can play a wing back. Trent can play a wing back and he can play midfield. He can play attacking midfield and he can play.
Trent cannot play attacking midfield. He does not play attacking midfield.
He play midfield.
He don't play it. He has not done it.
He's a box-to-box midfielder.
He ain't no box-to-box midfielder. He don't play it.
He play as in young age. He play
It doesn't matter. It's not happening. It doesn't happen anymore.
Listen,
How
the
many
argument
times?
done. Trent better than Walker. Complete player.
Argument ain't done. It ain't done.
Dominic, I don't have the time to debate, bro. Look at my eye.
We're not debating. Okay.
I need to get some sleep, bro.
Okay, soon. We're gonna wrap things up soon. But you look,
I'm telling you, man, Trent is much better, bro. Trent is a complete player,
Trent is
bro.
a very good player. Very good player. Listen to me, now, man. Just listen to me now. Okay? Trent is a wing back. Trent is a wing back. Don't mind them saying that he's a right back on the score sheet. Most of the time, the freaking defensive midfielder play right back. Because Trent is on up the field all the time. Up the field all the time. And if Liverpool were playing against more teams like Atletico Madrid, you would see the exposure of Sir Trent Alexander-Arnold. You would see. Wait, do not interrupt me. Okay. Complete player. Very good on the ball. He can't defend, bro.
That's the only fault you're taking out of Trent game, bro. The only fault you have in Trent game.
Could I continue, please? Might as well play Trent as a winger. Trent could play as a winger. Wait.
The only fault you have in Trent, he can't defend.
He said, I'm going to be able to. Let me continue. I like Trent. I think he's a very good player. One of the best right backs in the world, of course. Very, very good. But Trent, he's very inept in defense. He needs to work on that part of his game. And that's where Kyle Walker scores a lot more points than him, because Kyle Walker's job is not to really score goals. So he's not an overlapping right back as well. He does overlap at times, but not to as great effect as Trent Alexander-Arnold. In the last game against Sheffield United,
stop talking about one goal, bro. Stop your eyes, bro.
Did I talk?
Stop talking garbage, bro. Stop making yourself look like a fool, bro.
Could you stop, please? You said I can talk. Let me talk. You had your chance. Kyle Walker scored the goal, and he has come up with some good goals over the past, but he is not a regular goal scorer. But in the last game, he came up with the goods. Kyle Walker can play as a center back. He does it for England when they play three at the back. He even played with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he was at the back. I think he was the right back, and he was more the right-sided center back, and Trent was the wing back, which proves my point. Southgate thinks Trent is a wing back, hence the reason why he play him at wing back. You know what I mean? Trent didn't even start one of the games, I think. And Kyle Walker did. Which means Kyle Walker is more highly regarded and rated as a right back than Trent Alexander-Arnold, who does fit into Liverpool's system because of the style they play, because of the diagonal balls that he plays over to Robertson, and they swing it into the box to great effect. Yes. But when you talk about more complete, how could he be more complete when his title is a defender, but he doesn't defend really that well? How could he be more complete as a player when he never played as a goalkeeper, and Kyle Walker has
as a footballer?
Could you stop? Let me finish. Let me finish. It's fair to let me finish. Kyle Walker is registered in a Champions League match as a goalkeeper, and he did not concede. You lose. Simple.
Let's move on.
Listen, let us move on. I do agree with that.
Kyle Walker not even in the race to be one of the best right back in the world.
Of course he is. And this is where
name me the top four. Name me the top four right back in the world.
Wait.
Name me your top four right back in the world.
Wait, no man. This is where players fly under the radar. If Pep Guardiola went to Tottenham, listen to me carefully. Pep Guardiola had the money at his disposal to bring in whoever right back he wanted. Who did he go for? Kyle Walker. Pep Guardiola tried also to sign a player by the name of Daniel Alves. Didn't happen.
Bro, you see,
Look, he is one of the best right backs in the world. Don't tell me about
the only player when I see play at the level that Chen play as a right back is Daniel Alves. Chen take the game to a next. Bro, stop your noise when I talk, bro.
The only thing Trent has over these other right backs is the assists.
Bro, Trent, the man, range of pass, the man, comfortable square in the ball, bro. The man take the game to I never see a next right back like this yet. Different from Daniel Alves, I never see another right back like this.
Because you haven't watched.
If you hear Cafu talk about Chen.
But you said you never see another right back like that. So Trent was better than Cafu then?
No, me never see a right different from Daniel Alves. The game that Daniel Alves take it, Trent are the only man who me see go right up there and rival Daniel Alves. At Fame age. At Trent age. Yo, let's move on, bro.
Nobody is saying that is true. Let us move on. You're right about that. 3-0 Chelsea over Burnley. Good win. Hope they could be consistent with picking up these wins. But once you don't have Kepa in the goal, maybe it's more possible. But yeah, we're not gonna let's done that debate because that's gonna take all night anyways. The next game. Let's talk about the Leicester Leeds game really quick and then finish it off with the City and the Liverpool matches. Let me make sure I don't forget any other game. Yeah, I think that's all we have left. Really quick. Leeds Leicester really fast. Leeds Leicester.
Very good win, man. Very good for Leicester City. Very good win for Leicester City. Unfortunate, Bamford, Leeds United, they create a lot of chance. You should put the ball in the back of the net, but nevertheless, man, Ben, the young striker, scored a hat-trick against Aston Villa. What's his name? His name started B. Bamford.
Yeah, you talk about Bamford, yeah.
Bamford missed 2 setter with the brought back Leeds in the game. That's what happened when they play in the Premier League, when they do not take your chances. If you don't take your chances, you have Jamie Vardy and this Leicester City on the counter, devastated, will punish you, and that's what happened. Leeds, they're very young. They have the youngest goalkeeper in the league, 20. He makes some bad decision today we know the manager say to play very quick, but sometimes you have to slow it down. You have to know when you in control of the game. Not because the coach say run the chuck over the hill, you're going to run it over. You have to know when to cool it down and stuff, but I think both teams play well, but I think Leicester just clinical than Leeds on the day. Very good win for Leicester.
Yeah. Harvey Barnes with a goal set up by Jamie Vardy. Yuri Telemans scored a brace in this game, one from the spot, one in open play. And Jamie Vardy got his goal set up by Chenjik Under again. And Leeds managed to make it 2-1 in the 48 minutes. Stuart Dallas with the goal set up by Harrison. To be honest, guys, I did not watch this game. I watched bits and pieces of it. My wife wanted me to take some pictures of Liam, and it was a headache. I'm telling you, this guy will not stay still to take a picture. And it was pretty tough. But he's 2 years old, so it's fine. But good win for Leicester. And it just shows how the Premier League is so unpredictable. You know what I mean? Leeds beat Villa, then Villa beat Leicester, then this. Wait, did Leicester beat Villa? Did they?
Yeah.
That then you have freaking then it's just weird, man. It's just weird, And this was a game that was very hard to predict. I think Leicester, they got Wolves next. This is gonna be a hell of a game. Yeah, they have Braga and then they have Wolves. This is gonna be a hell of a game for Leicester City. But since we're on the topic of Leicester, we got to touch on the Europa League the game really quick. They did win their game. I could remember the last time I checked.
They win their last 2 Europa League game, Dominic.
Yeah. They did good. They did good. And they won 2-1 away in Greece. This is important, Ryan. They won 2-1 in Greece. Thursday and Monday they came and beat Leeds 4-1. Awesome. Give props to them. You know what I'm saying?
Leeds get 10 days to prepare. They play last week Monday and now they play this Monday. So they get 10 days to prepare.
That's 7 days, bro. Monday to Monday is a week.
Yeah, 7 days, sorry.
Yeah, whatever world you're living in where the weeks of 10 days, I want to be there. They play Braga at home next, and then they play Wolves. This is gonna be a good game against Wolves, though. But good win for Brendan Rodgers and Leicester. Hard luck to Bielsa and Leeds. They gotta come again. It's gonna be tough, but they will stay up, but it's gonna be tough. Shout outs to the man Mendy in the middle, doing a great job as usual. Finally getting a really good run in the team. And Christian Fuchs still around from the champion winning team. Schmeichel, you know what I'm saying? Albrighton still got some players from that team around, and Jamie Vardy, of course. Wes Morgan coming off the bench, and Madison as well. So let us move on to the next game. Let's talk about the Liverpool game, though. Ryan, your thoughts on this game?
I expect Liverpool to win this one 2-1. I know the game going to be very tough. With some, you have to give them a lot of credit. They play well. They represent themselves very well, especially in that first 10 minutes. Catch Liverpool, ball watching Joe Gomez. Poor cross from Joe Gomez. Chen need to do much better. Block these cross from coming inside the box. You're giving the winger too many space. He has to block it from early. We don't have Virgil van Dijk, so he has to start to do that much better. Chen, I expect more from you, but nevertheless, we get the job done. Diego Jota and Shaqiri came and changed the game for us, and it was a good win for us. Mohamed Salah went down for a penalty. It's kind of a little bit soft still. Mohamed Salah has to do better. I have to be honest, so it was a good win for us. And let's move on to the Atalanta game.
That's all you got to say.
That's all I have to say, man. And you have Matt Phillips play a very well, good game at centre back. Happy for the youngster, So let's hope he can keep it up and can get a good, fair runner game in the team. So yeah.
Well said. I was gonna ask you that. I was gonna ask you, do you think he deserves a run in the team?
Yeah, I think he deserves.
But he's not. He might not even get a run in the team, though.
Let's hope so.
So, question. Okay, before we move on, Fornals, right-footed shot set up by Joe Gomez, your boy Gomez with the setup. Very nice. Fornals took that very nicely. And West Ham held their own until Salah went down very easily. Very, very soft. But it's whatever, man. This is what Salah and Sterling and them make a living doing. And Diego Jota, the man. Listen, bro, I'm watching this game, dropping my wife to work. And to be honest, bro, I wanted you guys to draw this game so badly. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted you guys to draw the game. More points drop means City catch you. So Jota scored that goal, Mane, with that, deemed to be a foul and Ogbonna, a little scrap there. Jota would look like he was in an offside position too, but they actually look at it on the foul. And I was like, okay, no goal, okay. And then before I could even freaking park, Jota scored. And I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? This guy can't stop scoring. That's his third goal of the season for Liverpool. Money well spent, man.
11 match now for Liverpool to come from behind at Anfield. 11. Yeah, 63 match unbeaten at home. So
that is crazy.
Pretty good,
man.
Decent stuff for us.
It is crazy that Liverpool keep coming from behind like this all the time. You know what I'm saying? You guys are how you guys like coming up from behind like that? You guys are sneaky. You guys are sneaky, man.
Come on, Dominic. We need to wrap up, man. I don't want to go at 7:30, man. I need to get some rest, man.
Look,
So wrapped up quick, man.
look,
Come on.
look. Adnan, 499 super chat. Thank you very much. Ryan, stop with the nonsense, bro.
No,
If,
man. Come on, wrapped up, man.
if you gotta go, just gotta go.
Yeah, man. But I want to finish the job, bro. Want to finish the job, but well, it's a 2 hour, bro. And we're going over 2.5 hour, bro.
Okay, there's things that we gotta talk about.
Yes, man.
listen,
But sometimes you have to do it sharp, man.
There's important things we gotta talk about. You telling me about sleep, bro? Sleep when you dead, bro. Not tell me nothing about no sleep. Sleep when you die. Anyways,
oh my God, this guy is crazy, man. You're more too sweet, bro. You're more too sweet, bro.
Yo, let's acknowledge this 499 super chat, hard-earned money donated by my boy Adnan here.
Adnan.
People criticize Salah too much. Statistically, he's been the best in the Premier League for the last 3 to 4 seasons. Jota has to start even if Firmino is dropped. That's the question. Do you think Firmino should get dropped? Because I think he should get dropped. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing about no system and no romanticizing about no Roberto Bobby Firmino or nothing. Drop him. Okay? It's unfair to the young man. Drop him. I think Jota could produce the goods from the start, just like he's producing off the bench. Drop him. He's scoring in the Champions League too. Drop Firmino. He's one of my least favorite players anyway. Drop him. One of my least favorite. Listen, if I have to make a video, my least favorite player on every Premier League team, Firmino is my least favorite player on Liverpool team. I just don't. I just don't like the smile. Isn't. I don't like his smile, man. Just something about his smile I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I just don't like it. But look, I think that was the only question I have to ask you, though. Good game by Shaqiri coming off the bench, showed his quality. Salah with the penalty, very good penalty. He need to teach Mane how to take penalties. Mane, so-so game, so-so. Very so-so. Didn't score in the last few games, but still, you know Mane, he's going to pop up. But Jota, talking point. Phillips, the biggest talking point. Henderson did have a great game statistically. Wijnaldum, okay. Jones, aye. But look, not Phillips. Jota, these are the men. City next for Liverpool. How are you feeling going into that game?
I'm focusing on Atalanta, and then I talk about City. So this weekend, this Thursday, we can talk about that, bro.
Oh boy, but anyway,
Atalanta.
We don't need to go to the Champions League screen, but Liverpool, they beat Midtjylland in the Champions League, and then they play Atalanta next week, and that's a road match, right?
Yeah, road match tomorrow.
All right, good, very good that it's a road match. I think we're playing at home against Olympiacos.
Yeah, 100% sure.
So good travels, very good travels there. But West Ham, though, you told me, do you think that West Ham would have performed better with Antonio in the team?
100%.
They would have.
I don't wish injury pan player, but I happy when him not playing in that game. But
what are your thoughts on this guy, Sebastian Haller, man?
So many times these strikers from Germany come to England, they flop. Especially from for the last 2 years, we have the big signing from Real Madrid. They signed from
Jovic.
Yeah, and they signed West Ham signed that from Germany always.
All I'm saying, right? Frankfurt, they're happy. They made close to 100 million euros on these two players, and they both lackluster. I know Haller has some goals in the cup matches, but overall, lackluster. But we can't really talk too much about this match because Ryan is kind of want to go very soon. But wait, do we have Dimo J? Are you looking to come on today and have a chat with me when Ryan
Bro,
leaves?
you have one more game leave, bro. What kind of
We
talk you
don't
are going to
talk
make?
about that. Don't worry yourself. When you go, I'm trying to set the thing up to when you leave, I talk with my boy Demo J.
Anyway,
Okay?
anyway, get him on and wrap it up with him then.
Don't worry yourself. Let's talk about the last game here. You don't want to talk about the City game a little. You don't want to talk about that. But hard luck to David Moyes. Lost again at Anfield. Shout outs to Klopp for, using Phillips maybe instead of Reece Williams or Henderson at the back. Deserves that. Deserves that. So let us move on to the next game, the final game. Man City 1, Sheffield United 0. What are your thoughts on that?
Sheffield, poor, man. Poor. But Manchester City, they get a lot of chance. You can see
Wait,
Manchester.
just I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. So take the floor, okay?
Okay. Manchester City. Manchester City can see they really miss Sergio Aguero or Jesus, someone who going to be clinical in front of goal. They need someone to put the ball in the back of the net because City create a lot of opportunity and they did not make use of their opportunity. But Sheffield United, they try to fight back to come back in the game, but not really chatting. Edison don't really have to make any save. Man, I'm so sorry for Ryan Brewster because no, he went to a team we're not going to play the style of football he want to play. Sheffield United, they were one bagger, long ball. That not going to work for Brewster and that going to kill him confident and he has to do too much work. He's a goal scorer. I know the game kind of evolved, but Ryan Brewster, I respect him and I rate him. I don't think Sheffield is a team for him, but guess what? He there. They bought him for 24 million. So he has to try to get the job there. I hope Sheffield can change their tactics and suit him because he is a born goal scorer. So we see him did it in the under 17 World Cup for England a couple years from now. But Manchester City, they have a lot of work to do, especially up front, not finishing a chance. Manchester City should worry about themselves right now because they're not scoring a lot of goal, but they look more solid at the back. Ruben Diaz and Laporte, I think they're doing very well. And let's hope them and Liverpool against Manchester City this weekend. That's going to be a big one, but I am going to leave that to Dominic Rich. So, yeah, guys, that's my take. My take on the game. What's your take?
All right, I'm back. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for holding it down. So we have Adnan saying that Salah will embarrass Ruben Diaz on Sunday. Wow, looking forward to that one. Looking forward for that one. So Demo J, bro. All right, I'm gonna have to hit Demo up with the link. Hit Demo up with the link, and then yeah. But Ryan, man, appreciate you coming through. Don't take off the thing yet. Don't take it off yet. But I appreciate you joining the live stream today. Hope you get some rest. It's only 7:00. Go get some rest, wake up to go to work. And we're gonna do this again later on in the week. I don't have work until next week, so I could talk all night if I want to.
You're the better one, man.
Look, it was a good win. Brewster, no goals yet. Poor. Sheffield just poor. They did play well in the second half. They give us a little, scared end, but nothing too crazy. It was an easy win in my opinion. We should have scored more, but still 1-0 is a win is a win right now. You know what I'm saying? A win is a win. We play Liverpool next. Bring it on. Happy for the 3 points. I'm actually the only game I'm actually really pissed off at is the Leicester, the 5-0, the 5-0, the 5-2, the 5-2, and we should have actually what other game we should have beat West Ham. The Leeds, I don't mind. Seriously, I really don't mind. But you know what, Ryan? We're gonna call it a day today.
Listen, man. Listen. To who come on the Scream Live, Liverpool fans, if you want to win a jersey, try make sure this is a Liverpool jersey I'm giving away. So brand new original in the Liverpool store. So I'm supposed to drop the video for the question sometime this weekend. So look out for it. Brand new Liverpool jersey, last year kit. So if you want to have a chance, you have a chance. So two jersey I'm giving away. So this is the next one, the white Liverpool jersey. This is away one. So remember, the video coming sometime this week. So look out for it. Guys, and I will ship it to you. So
Ryan channel is in the description box if you're not subscribed to his channel yet. And let me tell you how Ryan is. Ryan is real, right? Ryan bought these. Excuse me, Ryan. You bought these 2 jerseys, right?
Yeah.
Authentic jerseys. Authentic from last year. You know what? Just forget it. Just forget it. But the reason why, what I'm trying to say is he buying these authentic jerseys that he can keep for himself. You know, because I know the jerseys that you got last year, you know, they're not the real jerseys. I have some like that too. You could have kept these for yourself.
For true, bro.
You could have kept these for yourself, but you're choosing to give them away, saying thank you to the fans. That's how much we appreciate you guys. That's not from me, that's from him. But I do appreciate you guys, though.
Yeah, share the video to your community, make people get a chance, man. Cause they've been support. So
I'll do that. I'll do a giveaway this Christmas for sure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm still.
You should.
I will give away. You know, put on a Santa Claus hat and give away something. You know, but guys, make sure you like the video, guys. Like the video. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Do not be in here not liking the videos.
I'm disappointed because we have over 100 odd people and we only have 75 likes. People, shame on you, guys. Shame on you, man. Who don't like the video?
Smash up the thumbs up on the video, though. But Ryan, this is gonna be a big weekend. So the build up is gonna be good. We have to do a combine 11. What do you think we should do the combine 11 live? To create debate, because if we make a video, I don't know how long the video is gonna be, bro, because it's gonna be a lot of debating. Might as well we do it. Oh man, might as well we do it live. I don't know.
Yeah, probably do it live.
We'll think about it. We'll think about it. You know, but guys, man, it's been real. I was thinking about going on for longer, but it's still early. I got other things to do. You know, I'll do it the next time. I wanted to touch on the other leagues and things like that, but that'll take forever. But we got to
play some game, bro.
Yeah. We got Champions League. We got Europa League. We got all kind of things coming up this week. So Premier League this weekend. So guys, definitely look forward to more content coming through. Origins D, will I do Vancouver stream? I'll think about it. I'm not sure yet. Maybe a little later. Got to take a little break. My voice now getting back a bit. So I'll see about that. But Ryan, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Love doing the thing with you. Everybody in the comments and everybody in the stream right now, love doing this with you guys in the stream. Shout outs to y'all. We're not going to do a shout out segment today, but shout outs to everybody, ladies and gentlemen, in the freaking chat right now. You're the real MVP. And make sure you keep turning out. We're going to do this every single week, okay? So, guys, man, from your boy Dominic Rich, Ryan LFC. Until next time. Peace out. Rich Squad.
Yo, damn, look later, bro. I'm jumping on my bed, bro. I'm jumping on my bed right now.
We're still live, you know. We're still live, bro. Don't strip yet. Peace out.
Look later, bro.
Yeah.